Marty, I got a question for you. Really, a serious question. Now, you talk about... Shut that off, all right? Seriously, shut it off. No, I want it off, because this is something that shouldn't be... I want to ask... Shut the fucking thing off!
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the Ronnie Mund Show.
Well, he's 5'6", but he still does security. A player with the women, despite a gray goatee. Yeah, the little Jew jeans got an attitude. Some say he's feisty or just downright rude. He's got a gray suit with a turtleneck, keeping whack packers all in check. We call him old man like he's 84. He's driving a limo shouting, "Let's fuck some hoes!" He's Ronnie Mund and it's a Ronnie Mund Show. He's Ronnie Mund and it's a Ronnie Mund Show. He's Ronnie Mund and it's a Ronnie Mund Show. He's Ronnie Mund and it's a Ronnie Mund Show.
What the fuck, man? What's your problem?
What's up, you Mund maniacs? I'm Richard.
And I'm Sal. Welcome back to the show.
I had enough of this camera bullshit. I swear to God, now I had enough.
Leading off this episode, we find Ronnie in yet another one of his little predicaments, as comparisons to a tiny celebrity guest leave Ronnie piping mad.
All right, we got to bring in Vern.
Oh, you're not meeting me?
No. Oh. Shut up, asshole.
Ronnie stunt double's here today. You Vern Troyer.
Why do you think that's funny?
I didn't know Vern Troyer had a smaller twin brother.
You don't know why? I'm talking again.
I heard of Mini Mund.
Good.
Mini Mund.
I don't find that funny. Fuck yourself, too. Yeah, sign this fucking thing for fucking charity, please.
Ron?
Can I sign this motherfucker as Mini Mund?
Buddy?
All right, Mini Mund.
Al?
Don't be a douchebag. Just fucking sign it.
Sorry, I gotta scratch my balls. It's about time for a shave. They're getting hairy.
Asshole.
Mini Mund has mega attitude.
Two of you. Go suck my cock.
Little man, big attitude.
Fuck yourself.
Ronnie Mund, little man, big attitude.
You jackass.
Little man, big attitude.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's fucking nuts.
Will you stop with the fucking signs? Jesus Christ.
What happened to the sign on your back?
There is no sign on my back.
Is there anything on his back? There's nothing on his back.
It never got on my back. Greg?
There's nothing on there.
Well, I saw it.
It never made it on my back, though. I know you saw it because you were in there with your buddy Sal, probably.
He got it on your back.
No, he didn't.
You met the great Ronnie Mund? You have.
I saw it on your back.
How did you see it on my back? It was across. No, he tried to put it on my back. Scott, I saw what you dropped on the floor.
What I dropped?
Mini Mund. Get the hell out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, watch the tape.
Oh, you at the great Ronnie Mund? Oh, you at the great Ronnie Mund?
Oh, Mini Mund, when will you learn to accept your little body?
That'll happen as soon as he ditches those 3-inch lifts on his shoes.
Look at the lifts on the heels and the back of that.
That's the way the shoes are made.
Come on, dude.
Fuck you, cocksucker.
That guy's got the footwear collection of a teenage girl.
And the phone habits of one. Ronnie is always on the horn.
What's wrong with making a phone call? I can't make a phone call now?
Check out yet another one of Ronnie's important phone calls while on the job.
I'm not saying anything terrible. I can talk on the phone.
And since we're not sure what the other party is saying, let us fill you in on the details.
Whatever. You know what?
I know you. You're no actor. You're not acting for any camera.
Please, don't give me no shit now, okay? Hello?
Hi, I'm Mark. What's up, fuckface?
Nothing.
Go fuck yourself, dickhead. Ball bag.
What's that?
No tears, jackass. What's up, shit pipe?
Really? How
I
many?
just farted. I have black cock fell out of my ass.
Are you kidding me?
And now, let's take a look at a segment we like to call As the Mund Turns.
as the Mund turns.
The only one that ever gave me
Eye to Four Eye with Howard's mushmouth media producer.
What's the matter? You can't fucking talk to me?
Oh no, I thought that was your bit. You can't talk to me.
No, you asked Greg if I made a face. Ask me if I made a face. Yeah, I made a face at you. You're an asshole.
And as we begin this two-part saga, it's obvious that Ronnie and JD's relationship is mired in miscommunication.
Yeah, okay, Mr. fucking bullshit fucking personality over here.
What?
Go away. JD, get the fuck out of here, all right? Seriously. You're a moron.
That's all.
You're a fucking moron. And it's plain English.
But no matter what young JD says, Ronnie's paranoia has taken over his tiny frame. As he's convinced that JD is the prime instigator behind each and every Ronnie-related taunt.
Oh, stupid asshole. Little fucking instigator bitch there now.
Me?
Getting behind the wall.
How am I instigating stuff?
Go away. Just go away.
If
I had the skills of you, JD, I'd be a fucking star right now. But I don't have the skills of you. I'm just a fucking asshole sitting in Scott's fucking room, okay?
I'm trying to have a creative
I'm not as fucking great as you.
Because you yelled at me earlier.
I don't have the skills and ability that JD Armaya has.
Now,
fucking whore.
Perhaps it's their difference in educational background, preventing them from reaching common ground.
Think I'm stupid? This is a college graduate.
I actually did graduate college. I got an associate's degree from a sort of technical school.
You didn't go to college?
Where did you go to college?
I didn't go to college. I never said I did.
Okay, you just got
I went to
everything.
community college for 1 year, okay? Are you happy with that? Are you happy?
I went to community college for a week.
Fucking ass.
By Richard and Sal for his leprechaun-themed turtleneck, it's clear that JD is the only one who truly makes him see red.
What are you laughing at?
Damn it! JD's got to get a bodyguard.
I was just standing in the hall.
Yeah, standing with that stupid smirk. Get the fuck out of here.
I can't stand and look and smirk.
And when JD attempts to smooth things over, Mr. Limo Driver wants no part of it.
Would you like to apologize for almost injuring me?
No. Absolutely not.
Either way, it's abundantly clear that this quarrel isn't ending anytime soon.
You see how it is trying to, just have a conversation with Ronnie?
I don't want to have a conversation with you.
So, as JD leaves dejected, we can't help but wonder, will Ronnie ever be at peace with young JD?
You're not okay, and I'm not okay with you.
Will he catch JD in the act of instigation? Will this pole dance lover turned pole tosser be able to stop his violent tirades against Howard's timid TiVo guy?
Look at your face, and then you'll know why I want to cut your throat.
Find out next time on
Hope Ronnie decides to go easy on JD. He's really being unfair to that mushmouth.
Not me. I'm always down for some nerd bashing.
I wish I was as cool as you.
And who better than old man Ronald? That guy's a legend. And speaking of legendary moments, it's time for
Great Moments in Stern Security History.
On a Tuesday morning in mid-June, Howard Stern and Artie Lang's appetites were growing more ravenous by the minute. Meanwhile, outside of the studio, there was only one man capable of satisfying the king of all media and his portly sidekick's hunger, Ronnie Mund. With his ability to transfer and separate sandwiches into two separate bags, Mund displayed a calm and cool demeanor that only an undersized security guard in a pinstripe suit could. And as he began his triumphant march toward the studio door, the loudmouth limo driver knew a seemingly impossible task lay ahead of him. Maneuvering his way into the crowded room full of bright lights and co-workers alike, Ronnie shut out all obstacles and put his fancy footwork to use, persevering until the two low-fat grilled chicken sandwiches had reached their destination. And while Ronnie may have slipped past his distracted co-workers unnoticed, we say thank you, Ronald. Your commitment to bringing healthy sustenance to funny radio personalities is unparalleled. Stand tall, stand proud, Mr. Mund. Your actions rank among the top in great moments in Stern security history.
no average-sized guard could possibly maneuver low-fat sandwiches the way he does.
I'm getting them right now, okay? You just fucking got here.
Sir Ronald, we salute you.
Now let's get back inside Ron's head with another segment of Mundane Thoughts with Ronnie Mund.
I wonder if I should sing karaoke this year at my block party. Sing karaoke? Are you out of your mind? Do you remember the Hopey Copey? Don't sing, you moron! Ah, fuck that guy! Everybody loved the Hopey Copey! You were a sensation! Ricky Man sings at all block parties! Yeah! Sensation? You were the laughing stock of the whole block party! First you jumped in the bouncy house, and then you sang Hopey Copey? Don't be a moron! What are you talking about, the bouncy house? Ronnie, you were small enough to play in there with all the other little kids! You were a smash! Fuck this guy! I'm begging you, for once, act your age. Play a little pinochle, dance to some Lawrence Welk like a normal senior citizen would. Fuck this guy! Take those pinochle cards and shove them right up Lawrence Welk's ass! We're doing the Hopey Copey! Yeah, I'm gonna be the star at my block party, singing Hopey Copey and doing karaoke.
Who would have thought Ronnie was facing such inner turmoil? Certainly not me. Now let's get out of Ronnie's head and onto the pavement. Yes, folks, it's time for more of Ronnie on the Street.
It's Ronnie on the street, Ronnie on the street, Ronnie on the street, Ronnie on the street. He's so cute and just over 5 feet. So come and join Ronnie on the street, yeah!
Hey, it's Richard and Sal, and we're back with another edition of Ronnie on the Street. And today we're going to ask people, what nationality do they think this little whippersnapper is? Hi, how are you, man?
Very well, thank you.
So you see this little guy right here? What nationality do you think he is?
Probably, he looks like a cross between a German or a very unhappy American.
Russian.
Something Middle Eastern of some kind.
This looks like a little bit Irish and Spanish mix.
I guess Italian would have been the first one. Greek or Italian.
Looks like an old Italian motherfucker.
What makes you think that?
Because the way he's dressed.
His dress, wearing his look.
He looks like an old mobster, that's why.
I know, this has that fucking arrogant look on his face.
Now, would you be surprised if we told you he's Jewish?
He's not. Is he really?
Now, you ready for a big shock?
What, he's Polish?
He's Jewish.
Let me holla at him real quick.
Okay.
What's his last name?
Mund.
I'd believe it.
He's really Jewish? Wow, I'm impressed. Really? Is he really Jewish?
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
You think he looks Jewish?
Not really.
I think he's afraid to look Jewish.
Why do you think he has such an intimidating look? Do you think he's doing that to hide the fact that he's Jewish?
No, probably because he's so short. I think he's small, he's short, he probably has a small dick.
Why do you think he doesn't want to look Jewish?
Who wants to look Jewish?
He's kind of like a Guido Jew. I would say a Guido Jew.
A Jew-gene.
A Jew-gene.
Do you think by him trying to look Italian, he's more appealing to women?
No. I don't think so. Oh, no, not at all.
You think he's got that tough guy attitude?
I think he wishes he had that tough guy attitude.
You think he's trying to toughen up?
Yeah. And Italians kind of have an image of being cooler, you know?
Right.
People stereotype Jewish people too much, you know?
What do you think of Jews?
I had no problem with them. They never bothered me. They're not as bad as those Jehovah's Witnesses, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it seems a lot of people are confused about Ronnie's nationality. Yep. But I think there's one thing we can all agree on. He's an asshole.
Ronnie on the street, yeah!
Well, that brings us to the end of today's episode, full of Mund madness. But there's plenty more madness to come.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
So don't miss the next episode, or we'll sick a 5'7" bodyguard on you.
Don't make the old man throw his back out, okay?
Ooh, I'm scared.
Okay, here we go.
Ronnie on the street. Ron, I can't hear myself. What the fuck are you doing? Here we go. Ready? Fuck face, hit it. It's Ronnie on the street. Ronnie on the street. Ronnie on the street. Ronnie on the street. He's so cute and just over 5 feet. So come and that's one. So come and join. Jesus, my first take. It's Ronnie on the street. Am I taping? So come and join Ronnie on the street. Yeah. I just gotta fix that part. So come and join Ronnie on the street, yeah! I just fucked up that so come and join. Does this sound good? So come and, Ronnie on the street, Ronnie on the street. Right, so cute and just all, did it again. Ronnie on the street, Ronnie on the street. Ronnie on the street, all right, do it. So come and join Ronnie on the street, yeah! That was good, right?
I don't know if I call it good, but it'll work.
Right. Especially for this dog shit episode. Get the fuck out of here, you and your fucking... Leave her out of here. You and your songs and your movies and your Ronnie shows.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let's call it a creative meeting on Tuesday. I don't know how creative this one was. I didn't hear any great ideas. We go around the room. Gary always starts off.
You're right.
And if Gary's late, Will starts off. But as soon as Gary walks in, he goes, I've got a few things to say. He
He's
cuts
got to
well
take
off.
over.
Our creative meetings are the best. I sit on a couch. I've just woken up. I mean, I've just come. I've just come from my back office where I was working, and
it looks like Gary's dating you. You know, you just sit on the couch together.
Gary gets to sit next to the couch, next to me on the couch. And by the way, his breath is bad every time, even though he says he cleaned it up.
Oh, really? This is so. In other words, you've been refraining from talking about it.
About his breath? Yeah, I gave up. It wasn't as bad, but there is an odor.
As bad. Howard, I'm here every day. Nobody says... people would believe me.
No one's going to tell you.
No, hold on. Artie.
Howard's the only one.
Let me finish.
I'm sorry.
If you don't think Gary on a couch. Bad breath, that every little fucking weasel here wouldn't come in and say something to Howard?
Well, that's a good point.
I must have smelled something else. It wasn't you. All right, I don't want to get into
There's something that smells around when Gary's around.
Don't you think it's weird that you're the only person in the world that can smell it?
I'm sure it wasn't you. I'm sure it was Benji's balls I was getting a whiff of. But,
Benji's balls get blamed for everything.
Right. No, honestly, it wasn't as bad as it used to be, but he has an odor about him.
Well, that must be very uncomfortable every week that you know you're going to have to sit with Gary on the
I'm officially switching seats, douchebag.
Yeah, put Will next to me. But don't sit across from me. Sit where Dan the Song Parody Man sits, about 7 feet back.
10 rows behind him.
No, I like where you said it's fine. You're fine. You're fine. Please. Listen, just freshen up a little. Do a little rinse before the meeting. Listen, you know what it is? We're up since 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Some of us get up 3 in the morning.
It's ridiculous.
And by noon, when we have the meeting, I'm sure the guy's not that fresh.
He's not as fresh as he was when he started out.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm saying you probably got a little
What
odor.
about you? You're fresh. Are you brushing
I'm
your
not
teeth
fresh.
after the show?
No, I'm not fresh.
Okay, so we're both in the same boat.
Except I just don't have that odor coming out of me.
I don't either.
All right, I must have been mistaken. I'm sure of it.
Don't be fucking passive aggressive.
No.
Fucking be the dick that you want to be.
Maybe it was Fred I smelled.
Yeah, Fred.
Who was 900 feet away from me.
Now that's bad breath. Fred is throwing the
Sorry
bad,
about that. It is me.
the bad smell over on
No,
Gary.
he's a little less than fresh. That's all.
So are the ideas. But,
So then Gary, no matter, if Will's in the mid-sentence and Gary walks in and just goes, oh, let me just say something. Let me say something.
I let Will finish what he's doing, and then I go.
No, you don't.
I do.
No. You always interrupt Will.
That's not true.
No, you do. You have to be first. But I like it. I mean, I'm fine with it.
But I don't interrupt him. I wait till Will's done. I go, Will,
No.
can I go?
No. That's not true. Not true, Gary.
You just make shit up.
Ask Will. Ask Will.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
I ain't getting in the middle of this one.
Will.
That means
Doesn't he
it's
always cut you off?
Yeah, but I mean, he's top dog, so I let him go first.
All right, I got it.
All right.
Move on.
He always thinks I make stuff up. I just watch.
He doesn't believe anything you say. He doesn't believe the breath, and he doesn't believe he interrupts.
And you don't believe sticking coffee up your ass is weird.
Do you still keep a toothbrush?
Robin's like, oh my God, coffee's normal. I stick it around. What's wrong with you people?
Gary, 3-pointer, good.
Do you still keep a toothbrush and water pick in the bathroom here?
Yes.
So why don't you just use it, freshen up a little before the meeting?
What are they, decorations?
Well, the problem is that I'm usually running from the wrap-up show. That's why I'm always late for the meeting, because by the time you walk in, then everyone goes, Howard's in. So
Can I make a suggestion? On the days of the meeting,
Yeah.
listen to me. I mean, and I don't mean this as an insult.
I'm listening.
I know you're less than fresh.
What am I going to get a pussy for a mouth?
Why don't you, after the show, brush and pick with the water pick and the brush, do your routine, and then go in and do the wrap-up show, and you'll be fresh by the time you get in here.
Here's another suggestion.
Well, he's always running to the wrap-up show, too. Aren't you always just running?
He does
Gary?
have a tight schedule.
Yeah.
Howard,
Can't you brush on the wrap-up show?
Yeah, do it on the wrap-up. Robin does the news.
You do it during Robin's news?
I can brush while Robin does the news.
Okay. Or can I? But that might be too much of a time lapse between our meeting and.
You think that's too much time to leave?
Yeah.
I bring a bucket on the wrap-up show.
Why don't you brush during the wrap-up show? That'd be funny.
show,
Everyone would look forward to it.
I'll brush during Fred's plugs. How's that?
I think that's great. Sound like you're in a waterfall.
He really isn't as bad. It just was a faint little something going on yesterday.
Not enough to mention.
Yeah. Up there's a giant toothbrush Sal has. He's going to help you. Sal, help Gary with that toothbrush. Where does Sal get those props?
I don't know. He's got him right away, though.
It's a fucking, all it is a broom.
Oh, it's a broom.
Oh, it's a broom. That's what it is.
Gary broke his toothbrush.
I thought it was a toothbrush.
Oh, my God.
What a day! The guy, I love the Howard TV guys filming it all. It's great.
Gary's breath just melted.
Broke right in half.
All right. Let me see. Let me get Lisa G in here. She's going to tell us what's happening. Lisa G, how are you?
How's your OCD today?
Pretty good. I got it under control.
You didn't count it or tap or do anything yesterday?
No.
Huh?
Your right shoulder out of the office with the...
No, I was coming to work today, and I held the newspapers in any hand I wanted, and it was great.
Good for you.
Yeah, day 3 of no OCD rituals.
What brought it on? You didn't really say.
I have anxiety.
About what?
I got into it with my psychiatrist yesterday. It was pretty heavy.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you anxious about?
Basically, I want everything for myself and nothing for anyone else.
You're still having that
Yeah.
problem. You haven't broken through.
I mean, yeah, that's what it boils down to if you want to get into it.
You're an asshole.
Yeah. I'm an asshole.
He's an incurable asshole.
Actually, Lisa G has a theory, if I may get off my OCD rituals for a second, that Ronnie dyed his goatee last night. Is that true?
I think so.
You're
Yesterday
working on-
was really white.
Yeah, I noticed that too. And even the guys from TV put up a thing while Ronnie was in. They go, look how white Ronnie's beard is. It looks like a billy goat.
God.
And,
so yesterday he was a billy goat and today he's not.
But I didn't see him. I didn't notice today. Did he dye it last night, do you think?
Looks like it.
Okay. Hey, Ron, come on in. We want to see the dye job you did on your goatee.
What the fuck? JD, let me tell you something, motherfucker. I'm going to kick your fucking ass one day. I swear to God.
He's running down the hall screaming at JD that he's going to kick the fucking shit out of him.
Well, get in here and show us your
why JD?
goatee.
Oh, yeah, he dyed it.
So what?
Yeah, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying you dyed it because I saw it yesterday and it was white as like Santa Claus.
Yeah, because what are you laughing at? You don't dye your hair, old lady? Huh?
No.
You.
Oh, me?
What are you laughing at,
I
old lady?
highlight my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's different when a guy he's dyeing his goatee. That's funny.
Big deal.
So what did you do? Because yesterday it was like white. Did you realize how white it was? Like, what made you go home yesterday and dye it?
I don't know. I didn't.
You must have noticed. Did someone say something to you?
Us.
And why are you going to beat up JD? Because you dyed your
He's like Stuttering John.
Right.
He runs with every little thing to Jason or Gary or something, or the TV. Oh, look what he did today.
I haven't said
You're
one word.
full of shit. Okay,
Lisa, did JD say anything to you about it?
No.
Why are you blaming JD?
Because he does it with everything, man.
He didn't do it this time.
I don't care. He could tell me from now until next year.
You don't believe him?
No.
Wow. Someone even said in the email on the wrap-up show yesterday, like, Ronnie always is threatening to beat up JD.
I didn't threaten to beat him up.
You were like, what are you laughing at?
Because everything is, you're talking on the, John invites you in.
Right.
So I go in and I'm talking about something, so I might not know everything, okay?
Right.
This one, he laughs at everything.
What'd you think of her Sibian ride, Ronnie?
Oh, it was awesome. Everybody was glued to the radio. Why is that funny? Why is that funny?
You were laughing first, dude.
Why is that funny?
Who was laughing first? You were laughing first, weren't you?
Why does he have to be in here? Go to the meeting.
And let's talk about Ronnie. What do you think of that gentleman over there?
Well, when I first came in here, he was the one that came into the room and brought me inside, so very nice guy.
Did he touch you?
No. I
No.
didn't touch her.
No, maybe he wanted to, but I don't know. I didn't get that feeling though. He was very, very gentleman.
Do you see him as more of a take charge guy?
Yes, I see him more of like a boss type. I don't know. I just see that in him a
What
little
is
bit.
this, a fucking horoscope reading here?
Horror or horror?
I see in my crystal ball here.
What is your problem?
There was even one point where he started laughing, and then I laughed, and then he yelled at me for laughing.
Yeah.
So
You
I
love
don't know.
Ronnie, right?
I love him, but this one I had nothing to do with. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
okay,
dude.
right, yeah. Okay.
You didn't say anything about his
Yeah,
goatee.
it's probably Doug Goodstein then.
Well, honestly, though, it probably is because...
No. Doug Goodstein has got with this new thing with busting my balls now. Yeah, right.
Well, somebody, the TV guys put up a note yesterday. Go, look how white Ronnie's beard
Yeah,
is.
right. It's the TV guy.
So what did they
Brian
say?
Phelan, the new ball buster.
Did they say everyone against Ronnie?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Did they say anything to you yesterday?
No, not a word, because they probably wanted to see what was going to happen.
Right.
But what set you off? What made made you know?
I noticed it this morning. No, I noticed this morning. Yeah.
So what did you do? What did you put in there? Men's.
Yeah,
What's the stuff?
Just for men, man.
Just for men.
Yeah.
And what did you comb it through?
Yeah, they got these little brush things.
Oh.
And so you just did that this morning.
That's a little more elaborate than just a comb through, because notice there's
It doesn't look bad,
There's
though.
like a pattern.
Well,
you know,
he
it's got
made
like
sure
a
to
zebra
leave
pattern.
What would you like me to do, dude? It's,
No, but
it's a
like
little brush thing.
No,
It's
what
a
I'm
brush.
saying is, but you're like going in a specific way, no?
No, it's got this little brush,
right?
Little small brush, and you just go through it.
But you're not putting it on the hair in your head, are you?
No. I got all gray hair back here and shit. Come on.
But on your beard, you're doing it. But I think you did a decent job because you left a little bit of gray.
Right, you don't go
well, that's why
totally...
I try to leave it natural looking.
Although I got to tell you, in some spots it's super dark. Like it's like sometimes the dye. No, like right in the middle there.
It's like a fan.
Sometimes the dye. Yeah, sometimes the dye gets real thick
You know what's
in places.
interesting? Like, see this one part? I don't know if you can see it. Right, just turn your head.
I know
the
what you
other
mean,
way.
under the lip.
No. Turn
Right,
your
the
head
fan part.
Right,
Yeah.
go ahead, point to it.
here, it kind of looks like spaghetti sauce.
Yeah, like it's spilled on his chin.
Yeah, well, maybe I just spilled something. I don't know.
Wow, I can't believe Ronnie cares
Dyes
that much that he dyes his beard.
Facial hair.
Wow.
That was your idea, actually. You told me to do that.
Yeah, I did.
You told me to
Why
do
did
it.
you tell him to do
Because
that?
it got white.
Because he dates. He's a bon
dating.
vivant. Yeah, he's a young guy. He's
Why
involved
is
with
that
young
funny?
people.
Why are you laughing?
I
Who do
haven't
you
heard
go
someone
out with?
use that
Who do
word.
you date?
What? Excuse
For
me.
Yeah, who do you date?
Are you wearing higher heels than me today? I'm just wondering.
Huh?
Yes, you are.
Who do you date?
I haven't heard the expression bon vivant in a long time.
Ronnie's a ladies' man.
Who do you
and
date?
he
I wanna
dates-
know who you
he
date.
dates a lot of younger people.
I'm going to follow you around now. I want to
Okay.
see who you date.
Go right ahead.
Ronnie's involved with the younger community, and he's got to have a look. Oh, there he is, putting on his. There's Sal reenacting Ronnie putting his beard on.
Wow, that is a good mask.
Oh, my goodness.
There is Sal as Ronnie dyeing his beard.
You've got a little more to do. I still see some white.
And he's using just for old men. All right, very good. Thank you. Oh, look at that. That's very good. Boy, Sal's got more masks.
He's got a... well, how do they keep all that stuff back in that little room?
That mask is good work.
How long does it take you to do that?
5 minutes.
Oh, and you did it this morning? Because you get up early.
Yeah.
He gets up way early. What time you get up?
3:15. I got to take care of the dog.
So like at 3:15, you're dyeing your beard?
No, but it's about 3:45.
Yeah, because he takes care of the dog
Takes
first,
5 minutes.
Then he dyes his beard.
I would do it at night, I think.
Yeah, well, I forgot last night.
Yeah.
I was tired.
How often do you have to dye your beard?
Once a week.
Wow.
But
Once
you
a
let it
week.
go
Yeah, well,
for
it
a
grows
while.
in, dude. You know,
Okay,
it
take
grows
easy.
in.
All right,
You get
calm down.
roots?
Yeah, you get roots. You get roots.
Your roots are showing.
You get roots.
But did you forget for a while, or did you?
No, I'm telling you, it's a week, and
It's a pain in the ass, all the
it
upkeep.
is annoying.
Look at
That's a natural look though, right there. It looks good.
Thanks, man.
You know, so
Maybe you should try some.
I have so much gray in my fucking
I know.
beard now.
That's
It's
what I'm saying.
pathetic. And it's patchy. It's, it's over, man, with me. But
No,
you,
it's not
you
over
have,
for you,
You have a
dude.
lot of. You have a big future. Dude, me and Ronnie are gonna. It is party time. I told Robin, it is party time in my shore house this summer, dude.
Really? What
I'm
is
gonna
going to go on
I'm
there?
gonna see how much pussy I could fit in that fucking backyard of mine.
He was telling me
Why don't you
about
invite
this
Lisa
yesterday.
G over.
Right.
Yeah, well, all right. Well, Lisa could. I don't know.
She
cook
could be
or
the.
something.
She
She could be there to cook.
She could check in the girls as they come in.
Look, everybody at work
House
is invited.
Yeah.
Everybody.
God.
Right.
You know, but so maybe I will dye the beard. Give me some of that shit.
Yeah.
Just
Are you,
for fat men.
Are you one of the contestants in the beer pong
Yeah.
Friday thing going
Yeah.
on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so maybe that's why you dyed your beard
No,
too.
dude, I do it all the time.
new,
I admit it. I admitted it a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Let them say what they want back there in that stupid control room.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they're all jealous.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Doug
don't know how
Goodstein
he
dyes
can
his
say-
hair and he won't admit it.
I don't know how you can say.
Oh, now
yeah.
he just did.
Doug Goodstein dyes his hair.
He puts a rinse in. He puts a rinse in his hair.
I do not.
Yes,
You
he
insist.
does.
Why
He
would I
does.
not admit that?
Because you're a
I
little.
don't do it.
Because you're a
You
little
don't.
lady. That's why.
I'm a lady. I
Yeah.
put gel in my hair every morning here, you old fart.
Yeah. Okay.
He says he doesn't give a shit, but he's constantly yelling at people, chasing them.
Yeah.
Every
Why?
time I go out in the hall, you're screaming at
Because they're
somebody.
always busting my balls.
Because you look like a pumpkin today, you dope.
Yeah. Okay. Pumpkin, yeah.
Oh, I love it. He's got a matching T-shirt
Yeah,
under his
exactly.
shirt. Oh, my goodness.
You got an orange
He's
shirt
got
and
a
an orange T-shirt.
With a brown suit. What's wrong with that? It matches.
T-shirt.
Matching
Look like an
shoes.
asshole.
Look, even
You look
the
like an
watch.
asshole.
The watch matches. It's got
You look
orange
like
in it.
an
See?
asshole.
All right, good for you. You look good.
All right.
All right, Lisa, you got anything else? There's
Yeah, what
Ronnie's
else
beer.
you got, Lisa?
You brought it up. I didn't.
Yeah, I know.
What do you got, Lisa?
Well, I have some good news about Artie Lang's book.
Everything's Artie Lang.
Well, we just did 20 minutes on you,
What do you
pal.
say, Ron?
I said, everything with her. If it's not you, it's him.
Yeah.
She's totally infatuated with the two of you. That's the only news story she does. That's the only thing.
A lot of women
That's all
like-
you hear is Artie Lang or Howard Stern.
Oh, you're
That's
jealous.
it. How's your OCD,
You're not one of the
Howard?
star players on the show.
I don't really care,
Would you
Lisa.
please do a Ronnie story?
No, I won't even talk to her because she threw me out. This broad throws people under the bus like unbelievable.
Right.
She does shit to people with
did she do
news
to you?
stories. I won't go into it. I told you about it. I don't even want to go into it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
What?
did tell me.
Oh, my God.
What's
Yeah,
about the
you
colonoscopy?
No,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
fucked.
colonoscopy.
You fucked Ronnie up big time.
I did?
Yeah. Yeah,
Really?
he's on fire
You gotta be careful with him.
to the point he won't even talk about it.
Wow.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Well, I'm the only guy I know who hires a limo, and I have to hear his shit all day.
You have to take his
Lisa G-
complaints.
Yeah, I have to sit and listen.
God. I try to think what it was.
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel badly now.
Yeah, you messed him up big time.
Yeah.
Well, he should get a colonoscopy. I mean,
It
he
wasn't a
brought that-
colonoscopy story. Something else.
JD thinks he's Stuttering John. That's who JD thinks he is. You watch JD in the morning. He looks at the monitor in the room there to see what the phone calls are about. He's just like Stuttering John. He thinks he's Stuttering John. Because he doesn't want to be locked up in that little fucking cubbyhole that is back there. So now he's going to try. Now he's going to try and be Stuttering John now. Little cocksucker.
Maybe I'll make $500,000 doing an announcing job.
What did he say?
I said maybe I'll make $500,000 doing an announcing job.
I hope you do.
All right.
I hope you do for your sake. But you have to have a face makeover first.
What's your signature line now?
Put your teeth away, pal. Put them away.
Every morning I wear a hat. I come in, I wake up, and the first thing I do, I don't do my hair at home, so I put a hat on. The first thing I do when I get here usually is I rinse my hair in the sink. I wet my hair, and then I put gel. And I think because it makes my hair darker and look wet, I don't know. He's senile, I think.
When
I don't
you're
know.
his-
He doesn't know what's going on. I think he's confused.
Yeah, I got dementia. I'm confused. I don't know where to...
Lisa from the Howard 100 News. Lisa,
Yes,
what's
one
happening?
second, sorry.
Go ahead.
Ralph Cirella's benefactor, Sam Simon, is set to compete in the Game Show Network series High Stakes Poker, which will begin filming this weekend in Las Vegas. Although Sam refused to comment when asked by Howard 100 News if he paid for Ralph's flight to Hawaii, Sam doesn't seem to have a problem spending money. The upcoming season of High Stakes features a minimum cash buy-in of $200,000.
Oh, my God, Artie, you'd be in heaven.
The largest buy-in for an entire run of a TV series, and some players have opted to buy in for as much as $1 million.
Wow.
Wow.
Interesting.
Bunch of rich guys with their money. I don't know, it's kind of cool when you find a TV show that'll play into your horrible addiction. You know what I mean? Like something, it's great. Hey, look, there's a TV show that feeds into my
There's
negative
my
behavior.
addiction. It's on TV.
Yeah, it's great. Like now, it's like wine connoisseurs are alcoholics mostly,
right?
But it just looks
Excuse me?
classier. You're not a wine connoisseur, by the way. Robin doesn't know anything about wine. She drinks
Let
it.
me say this. I'm trying to learn.
You don't know anything.
Oh, I didn't say I knew anything. I'm a student.
Yeah. She doesn't know anything about
I
wine.
think
She's like
she
me.
does.
No, she
Here
doesn't.
Here he goes with I don't know anything.
You don't know about wine. She because like she hangs out with these people from the Napa Valley, and she wants to be a wine connoisseur, but she's not. And I'm glad
Well, how do
she's
you
not.
get there, asshole?
No, jeez, you're not there, and you're not going to be there.
Please.
It's like, how do you get
have to study.
It doesn't become you. You don't need to be that. I don't want you doing that.
I always thought wine connoisseur was another
Why
word
do
for
I have to be
asshole.
an asshole? Because I don't want you to be a wine connoisseur.
I didn't jump on you and say, why do you practice chess? Why do you have a chess teacher?
Yeah, but you're just getting carried away with the wine thing.
What do you mean?
It's enough.
How am I carried away?
Because right away I go, oh, wine connoisseurs, alcoholics, and you go, excuse me, you're not a wine connoisseur. you thought I was attacking you.
But the point is, I like wine.
Yeah, so do I.
So
just don't know what I'm drinking.
everybody who likes wine is an alcoholic?
No. But wine connoisseurs, it's an excuse to be an alcoholic.
But you don't even drink it, you just taste it.
Not a connoisseur of wine. An alcoholic is an alcoholic. They get drunk on anything.
You taste it, then you spit
Then
it out.
Artie's a heroin connoisseur.
There are different, bodies of heroin, and if you put it in your mouth and squish it around.
How do you know I don't know anything about wine?
Because I know. I've been out to dinner with you many times. You know as much as I do, which is zero.
No, every time we go out, we get a tasting dinner with wine pairings, and we let somebody else pick the wine.
Right. All right, anybody know about wine?
No.
Call in and ask Robin some questions. She doesn't know anything about
now, anything.
Nothing.
I know how many twists there are in the cap of a bottle of champagne.
How many, what's a Bordeaux?
A Bordeaux is a red wine from Bordeaux.
Yeah. Name 3 of them.
I can't because I've never been to Bordeaux.
No.
I haven't studied Bordeaux.
Name 3
yet.
guys on the Jets.
What's that got to do with wine?
Well, what is a wine connoisseur then, actually? Just a wine expert, right? So, I could see her being a wine expert.
They know where wines come from. They know the history of the wine. They know the different, they know a Pinot Noir from Napa Valley is this, or one from France.
Well, you can't see her knowing that?
I know something you don't know.
She doesn't know about
What kind of wine, what kind of grapes are grown in Burgundy?
Exactly. I don't know.
I do.
Yeah, because that's the one thing you know.
Because I went to Burgundy and I studied the wine.
All right, Gary, ask her a question.
No, why does Gary get to ask me?
Because he's going to ask you a wine question. I don't know anything about wine. How can I? They're putting together a quiz right now.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
I have to be tested.
Yep.
You do?
Yes.
Leave me alone. I'm not answering any questions.
Of course not, because you don't know anything about wine.
I didn't say I didn't. I know things.
Okay. Sauvignon Blanc.
I know things.
Sauvignon Blanc is multiple choice. Is it in Bordeaux? Is it in the Loire? Loire.
Valley.
Is it all the above or none of the above?
The Loire Valley.
That's funny that I don't know that.
I don't know that either. Go ahead. And she doesn't either.
Okay, Sauvignon Blanc is found A, in Bordeaux, B, in the Loire, C, all of the above, or D, none of the above.
Go ahead, Robin.
I don't know Sauvignon Blanc.
Okay. Next question.
Chardonnay. Chardonnay is A, a white grape.
It's a white grape. I know it.
B, found in Burgundy.
It's found in Burgundy. It's
C,
a white grape.
all of the above.
All of the above.
Fucking wrong. It's a white grape. It's not found in Burgundy.
It's absolutely every white grape in Burgundy is Chardonnay.
You're wrong.
Absolutely. I've been there.
Now you have to remove one item of clothing.
No, I've been there. Know this, Howard.
So she got it wrong.
Where'd you get that? The Wine Lovers Wine Quiz.
I don't care. They're wrong.
Repeat the question.
Okay. Chardonnay is...
Go ahead.
A, a white grape. B, found in Burgundy. C, all of the above. Or D, none of the above.
And what is the answer?
It's all of the above.
According to this, it's a white grape.
Let me show you.
This is great.
You're all assholes.
What do you think Robin knows more about? Wine or Jackson Pollock paintings?
Or the Jets or Mike and the Mad Dog?
I never said I was an art.
You said you could... Wait. You said...
I said I love Jackson Pollock paintings. That's all I ever said.
You said you could tell the difference between a Jackson Pollock
did
painting...
That. You guys
and
said
some
I
crap
couldn't.
Howard threw at a wall.
What happened?
Through a stupid
She
test.
picked the wrong one.
You're all assholes because you're lying.
Hey, this guy says Robin is right. It's all of the above.
Absolutely.
Okay. This is what they highlighted for me.
Yeah, you got it from a fucking asshole paper that doesn't know what he's talking about.
Next question. This is good. You're going.
I can't even pronounce some of these words.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Give me. I'll ask.
Hello, wine.
Try number 6.
Wow.
Number 6. All right, I'll try my best. All right. Oh yeah, I can't pronounce that either.
Let me see. Let me try.
In relation to Robin, in relation to Pauliac, do you know what that is? Pauillac.
No.
No, I'm gonna forget it. All right. Let's see. All right, here's one. Champagne you were mentioning. A champagne is a white plain.
A white plain?
Yeah. A region in cognac. All of the above, none of the above.
A white what?
A white Plain. A region in cognac. All of the above, none of the above.
None of the above.
Wrong. A white plain.
A white plain. Champagne is a region in France.
But it may not be in Cognac.
It's not in Cognac. It's in France.
What part of France?
Champagne.
That I knew.
So she's 0 for 3?
Yeah. No, I got
right.
the Chardonnay question right.
She got one right, and they tried to rob her of that.
Sheesh. With their poor sources.
Uh-oh, here's Steve Langford. You a wine expert?
Not at all. I lived in France for 3 years, so I know what I like. But the Loire Valley is pronounced
It's the
how?
Loire Valley.
No.
What is
Loire Valley.
Oh, I didn't
Not
roll the
Loire.
R.
It's not LWA.
Oh.
It's Loire.
Oh, get out of here,
S'il
Steve.
vous plaît.
I hope you're back.
Tout de même.
Get back into the hospital and put a heating
He's trying to
pad
teach you
on.
something.
S'il vous plaît.
Why do you get so defensive?
Because you're all attacking me.
It's not an attack. You just
Yes,
don't know
it is.
anything.
It is an attack.
You
I
don't know
say
about
I know
wine.
something about wine and I'm studying it, and you just go, you know nothing.
And I was right.
I knew Chardonnay.
That was impressive. I'll give you that.
You still haven't asked me how many twists to the top of the wire on champagne? How many times do you have to twist it to open it?
I'm going to say 3.
You would be wrong.
How many?
6.5 times.
Wow, good for you.
I'm going to say Loire. But no, I think he didn't say you know anything. He said you're not a wine connoisseur. What's a wine connoisseur? It's an expert
I
in
said
wine.
I'm a wine connoisseur in study. I'm practicing. I'm studying like he's studying chess.
Yeah, but that's just an excuse to drink.
Oh, my God.
Like, what's the point? The bottom line is you're drinking alcohol. You know?
Hey, do you want to know what the definition of a connoisseur is?
Yeah.
One who understands the details, technique, or principles of an art and is competent to act as a critical judge.
That's what she wants to be.
That's me. I can be critical. I'm pissed. All I have to do is say I'm interested in something and I'm trying to study it. I know nothing.
Yeah. Well, I gave you the test. You got one right.
You gave me no test. You have to test me on what I have studied.
She ain't gonna let go of this.
All wines.
No. I want
I'm
you to stop.
studying wine.
Stop studying.
And I've actually made trips to study wine.
I know. I just don't like it. Study me. That's
I've
what you should
studied
study. You should study me.
I know you inside and out.
All right.
Robin.
Is she Indian?
Why do you think Howard
Leave
and the
me
guys...
alone.
You don't want to talk?
No.
Gary, what do you think about Robin claiming to be a wine connoisseur?
I think that Robin gets into things that she enjoys doing, and she likes to think she's a little bit more advanced at it than she is. She certainly knows more about wine than I do, because she drinks it more, and she has gone to the California region and she knows something, but I think to put yourself out there as, you know, a connoisseur implies some expertise, which she doesn't have quite yet and probably will have soon.
And why do you think she's getting so angry about this?
Because she got called bullshit and got caught.
How long do you think this is going to last?
Forever.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, well, it was a very special wrap-up show. Artie came in after, on yesterday's wrap-up show, Gary said he was lying, and Artie started today's Howard Stern show saying that he wasn't too fond of that, and it carried over onto the wrap-up show where Artie said he wasn't going to come again. Well, he showed up and stayed for the whole thing, and we couldn't, usually on Howard TV, we show you 8 to 10 minutes of the best of the wrap-up show. Well, we couldn't cut this because so much happened and it was really intense, so here it is, Artie and Gary and Will and Greg Fitzsimmons and me and Benji and everybody else who was in there talking about whether or not Artie Lang is a liar.
Artie, I'm surprised to see you here after this morning. I didn't think you'd ever be back in our wonderful studio.
I was dead to Gary.
You're
Hey,
back.
Gary, by the way, you know, I think we made up, but what a show business move to say I'm dead to you. That's like a producer, like, Artie's dead to me. You know, that's like what Jerry Bruckheimer says to you.
I got to be honest
one
with
of his charity hockey games.
I got to be honest with you. I'm not so sure we made up. I mean, Howard said we made up, but we didn't
Listen,
really. We never really made up.
I came in here today to to really
to
go
tell
at-
1/10 of the audience that heard you this morning you're sorry.
Well, what do you mean?
We don't have the listenership that you know.
No. I said this today. I think I made this point today when I said that I came in there today mad and I wanted to say mean things because I was mad, and I said some things I didn't mean.
But see, you have to seriously. How do I know you didn't meet him?
That's me, man.
That's the tough part. Like you said,
me. It's like, you know what I'm like? I'm like David Niven in the Pink Panther. It's all a lie.
But it's just it's so hard to tell.
You have to pick and choose. I've lost my credibility with you and Will.
And others, and I give Will some credit at least for having the balls to come in because he's not the only guy that
I like.
No,
Will.
but Will's not the only guy that grabs my ear and says shit. He's just the only guy that had the balls to come in and
Who the fuck says shit?
A lot of people. I'm being serious.
It's not that Fruity Jason, is it?
No, not Fruity Jason.
Who else? Not the black intern. Did he hear me say that thing?
No, not Black John.
I thought Black John was in. He heard me say something, but anyway, I didn't say anything. The Knicks didn't cover, and I said something. But Black John, I love Black John. Any Jew interns? Are you a Jew intern? What's your name, sweetie? Jessica. Jew Jessica. Why don't you call her Jew Jessica if you're going to call John Black John?
You said the black intern.
No, you said Black John.
I was joking.
Do we have?
Right. Oh, how do I believe you? How do I know when you're joking?
Are there lots of white Johns?
Especially since I'm not funny or a comedian.
Well, Garrett, listen, you're not a comedian.
Or funny.
I thought you were Jew John.
Do you think you're a funny person?
No, but I don't think. But you made it sound.
I think you're a good storyteller.
You made it. Well, apparently that's not even true.
No, I think. Yes, I do. You know that.
You just said, "Oh no!" You want me to tell the story about Richard Lewis?
Dude, well, that was me being. I'm arguing. I'm being an asshole.
But how do I know?
What do you do? How do I know when you're joking? Now we don't. We're in a web of lies, as Jason would say.
Look, you both break each other's balls.
John, it's a web of lies.
You both break each other's balls, but it seems like there's an underlying level of animosity between the two of you, and neither of you guys know where it's coming from.
No, John,
that's true.
And
it's true that there is, and it's true I don't know where it's coming from.
Well, I don't know either. Like, that's the thing. For months now, I have noticed a difference in our relationship because I think you believed certain things that people said that I didn't want you to come on these trips, and that's why I knew that was a sore spot and a weak spot, and that's why I sort of went at you there. I was very hurt by what you said on the wrap-up show, and let me tell you something. If we replay that clip, I think I'd be justified in it. If a coworker and a person who's supposed to be a friend says something like that about you, a blanket statement, he lies about everything.
But I didn't say. I said, how do we know if we could trust him? And the funny thing is,
Let's calm down with that.
No,
have I ever done anything to you like where I really, really betrayed a trust to you? Like really a bad fucking thing where like I fucked you over, man. Like, you know what? Artie fucked me over.
No, on a personal level,
okay,
no.
well, that's what it sounds like, though.
No, but
that's what it sounds like to people.
Maybe some of the animosity for me comes from. I'll be upfront. I'm not crazy about the way you've treated the show in, say, the last 8 or 9 months.
How have I done that?
Well, but by lying about what you're up to, about like not showing up all the time. I know you think.
No, but listen, that's your beef's with Howard, man. If Howard would pull me aside and say stop doing that,
you wouldn't. Oh, I don't think you would.
Okay, well, you know what? Then
would you? I mean, would you?
Of course I would. Howard laughs at the whole fucking thing. He laughs when I sleep. He loves when I fall asleep because it's fascinating.
All right.
So bring it up with him. If Howard Stern pulled me aside and said, "All right, listen, if you're late 5 more times in the next couple of weeks, or if you're late, I'm late twice every 4 months, okay, or I'm absent twice every 6 months." He knows that I'm in here most of the time, and it's not that big of a deal. But you get a lot of material at it. If Howard sat me down and said, "Dude, if that happens again, I don't know if you could work here anymore," I would probably get my ass in here. And the fact is, if it happened again and he doesn't fire me, what kind of message does that send to me?
That's true.
Well, all right. So, I mean, your problem's with him, Gary, not me. It is.
I think that's funny.
It is. Tell Howard. We're all look. All of us are serving one guy here. Let's face it.
That's true.
I mean, that's obvious. I mean, as much as I would care if I made you mad about something, ultimately my job's in jeopardy if Howard's mad about it, you know. And I think all of us know that, and we feed off of that. So we don't really care if we aggravate each other. I don't really give a fuck if you think I'm hurting the show, as long as Howard.
No, I don't think you're hurting the show.
I
will never say that.
Okay, if you think I'm treating the show
disrespecting it, but not hurting it. You're not hurting it.
Ultimately, if you think
you're helping it on some days, while you're disrespecting it, you're helping it, which is so fucking weird.
Well, that's what I mean. So it's a weird gray area we're in here. You know, if ultimately if you think I'm disrespecting the show, while it hurts me that you would think that, it doesn't affect my life at all, man.
Right.
But if Howard thinks that and he makes that clear to me, then it affects my life. And all of us are this. If you were doing something that pissed me off, Gar, ultimately you might care because we're friends, but it's not affecting your life at all. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Right, but you'd still be pissed off.
I would be. And, you know, a caller made an example. I didn't listen to the whole wrap-up show yesterday, but maybe Ralph called up and called me a liar again. A caller said Artie should be more mad at Ralph than he is at Will and Gary. And here's the point. I'm not, because, and this is difficult to put, and I don't want to insult Ralph in any way, but ultimately, I honestly don't give a fuck about what Ralph thinks. Just because, like, when this show ends, Ralph and I have the kind of relationship where I'm probably not going to be friends with Ralph after the show ends, because I might aggravate him, he might aggravate me. We could be great friends one day, and then I say something that annoys him, and he'll get on the air and say the most vicious shit. And I might say something vicious about him. So it's so up and down with Ralph. I just know we're not the same type of guy. I'd wish him nothing but luck. But ultimately, I'm not the kind of friend on a permanent level with Ralph that I might be with you or Will. You know, if I did a show, if I went on to do a show somehow, I would hire you and Will in a heartbeat, or be a partner with you on something. That's probably not going to happen with Ralph while I like him. So I don't really care if Ralph thinks I'm a liar on any level. Like, it doesn't bother me and it doesn't affect my work. You guys, it does. It affects me. That makes me mad, because I think we're better friends than that.
Right, and it's funny, if you would have listened to the clip yesterday, I said, people, I know exactly what I said because I listened to it again. I said, people are saying that Artie's lying. Then I said, I believed you about the urine story, and then I said, with the jogging story, I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't know when he's telling the truth or not.
You said he lies about everything.
I don't know if I said that.
He said he lies about everything. Look at, like, the jogging story. And for a casual listener just to hear that, they don't know what the jogging story is. They don't know what context it's in. And people are like, okay, Artie just lies about everything now. That's awful.
But
it's not this jogging story.
The funny thing is, and maybe because you're saying it came out of me, it's not the first time it's come up on the wrap-up show.
All right, I know.
That discussion.
Yeah, but I don't know. That line hit me harder than others.
Well, I wasn't looking to,
And that's what's getting lost in all this. Like, people aren't saying that, oh, maybe I'm justified in being mad at that. I think I am.
Right, and maybe I'm justified that you didn't come and see me and tell me, hey, Gary, what you said yesterday really pissed me off.
Hey, Howard, Gary, okay, the same way you didn't come to me about saying, hey, when you spilled the high C, what did you say to me on the air? It's more fun to bust your balls on the air.
True.
Okay,
that's true.
I mean,
but I hardly put him on
a fucking crazy world here that we're living in. This is craziness. Everybody either wants to be great on the show or be your friend. Like,
I was too uncomfortable to come to you and say that to you off the air, to be honest.
Well,
it would just be too uncomfortable in conversation.
Maybe I was too uncomfortable to come to you about it. And so we put it on the air.
You look pretty comfortable now.
Well, we're on the air again.
I know.
We're back making great radio.
And by the way, I said to you the whole thing about I'm gonna now show you how all roads lead to Ralph.
Right.
I said that on the air this morning, the whole rap about that Gary does everything that Artie does that annoys Artie started with Ralph.
I know. Right.
And if it would have started with anybody but him, I probably would have brushed it off.
And again, I think Ralph makes for a lot of funny things on the air, and he can get under people's skin. But it annoyed me that, like, that's the thing that you're really sticking with based on something Ralph said. I mean, come on,
because
I like clearly that got in your head and you never let it go. But we didn't have it out till now.
But I'll tell you why. Because you obviously know that that's my Achilles heel. And when you're fucking around, when you're not trying to piss me off, when you're fucking around, you'll go there,
joking around,
and then you reel it back and you reel it back in. And so I never do.
If you were fighting with Achilles, where would you shoot the arrow?
Into his heel.
Thank you.
I have a question
for
you about the lying thing, because I think
worshiping cock.
I think it's important. You've acknowledged lying about the drugs for obvious reasons. Who at work are you going to tell that you're using drugs?
This is like Hein Lang, Frostniks.
But do you understand how? And I think Will was trying to make this point. Do you understand that if you lie about that, how that hurts your credibility about other shit? I know you say the drugs thing is one thing,
right?
That's separate.
So name something you think I've lied about that has something that has nothing to do with drugs.
I got to think about that.
Of course, because there isn't much there. I mean, I have a lot of drug addict friends who, when they're talking about drugs, you can't believe anything they say. But, they're not going to. If I ask them if they're banging my wife, if they say no, I believe them. It doesn't. I'm ashamed of the fact that I'm a drug addict. That's awful. But I've been very open about it for years now. It's part of my life. It's part of my persona, unfortunately. And, I'm afraid of losing work, and I might lie about it. That's the truth. The same way, like I used today. If you're speeding, you might say to, you were doing 85, but you say to the cop, God, no.
It's like if a married guy lies about cheating. Do you guys think he's a total liar then?
Yeah, I mean that's a great example.
Well, what do you think of Bill Clinton?
I think a wife would have trouble trusting her husband again.
Right.
About
If she knew.
anything he
If
said.
she- if she knew.
and
But
all,
if
and
you
all her
knew-
friends.
Well, if he
If your
admits that he cheated.
No, but if your friend, no, I think what Benji's trying to say, is if you have a best friend, a guy that's like a brother to you, and he comes to you and says, look, I'm cheating on my wife, this is bad, and then you hear him lie to his wife about it, do you think he's a liar on every level, or just because he's lying to his wife?
No, I mean, you would say probably, though, that guy, I mean, if he's lying to his wife, might be a little untrustworthy in some ways.
But if he's lying to his wife to save a life that he might have with his kids and everything, and I mean,
I get that.
I mean, there's guys here that have cheated on their wife.
Right.
Okay.
You know it.
Benji's pretty sure he knows.
No,
Okay.
I mean, you just know it, that everyone here, if it ever comes up to the air, they're saying, no, I'm faithful.
What are you going with, odds?
I'm going with odds.
Look, I've said I'm faithful. I was faithful to Dana now for years.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But if someone lies, even if it's that, like Artie's example, you do think twice about them telling the truth in other scenarios. I mean, I was trying to think of other things because you asked that.
See, I can, look, I think you're thinking more morally and ethically about a guy doing that. Like, it might make me think less of his character, but it doesn't make me think he's lying to me about everything.
But Artie,
there's no question about that.
Here's a big issue too. So Artie, did you do drugs? No, that's a lie.
Totally
Totally
that's
understand.
a blanket thing. Like, did I do drugs? I'm saying, did I do? If Howard said to me, "Are you on heroin right now?"
Right, I understand.
I'm going to say no.
That I understand, but do you understand how it's?
And eventually, I always say yes for some reason.
It's not just that where some of the lies come in. It's not that black and white.
Right.
Because then it comes to other parts of your life. But I had to hide the drug thing, and it sort of permeates the big parts of your life.
I understand.
And it's not so obvious.
Right, you could tie the drugs into a lot of things that go on. Like you said, the shrink. Well, you lied about the shrink because it was drug related.
Yeah, it was keeping my job related. That's what it was about.
But we weren't going to fire you.
Well, it was basically. Look,
we would have been. We were disappointed.
Look, how do I know that for sure? I don't know what you guys are thinking. I mean, there might be why wouldn't I think you're going to fire me? I mean,
Then why did you tell us that you stopped going if you thought we might fire you?
Because by then, obviously Howard didn't care, and I said it because of look, I do share some things that are crazy on the air because I think they're provocative.
Right. Like even when you called me about the drug test, when you called me at home that night, you said, "Listen, I'm not going to take this drug test. An entertainment lawyer told me to take it because if I take it, I'm going to lose a month's worth of pay if I go to rehab." But no one ever had that discussion with you that you would lose pay to go to rehab. In fact, most of the discussion here was go do what you need to do.
I made a dumb fucking deal, and in the deal, I said to Howard, "Without pay," and he said yes. That's where that came from. So it was all parameters I laid out. Don't get me wrong. When I called you, I was trying to get out of it.
Right.
I didn't say you guys did it. I laid it out.
But I mean, how many times?
And I realized how stupid it was.
How many times has Howard said, "Artie, go? If you want to go"? And did he ever say, "And by the way, if you go, I'm suspending your pay for off the air"?
I brought it up. But
I mean, up to that point.
No, he never said that. Of course not. But I brought it up. So that was in the rule book that I laid out, and I was trying to get that out of the rule book. That's why I brought that up. But, I don't know. I mean, listen, maybe I don't want to go away for a month, too, because, maybe some guy will sit in the chair that you guys love. Jackie lost his job, I mean, maybe
Jackie quit.
Okay, but.
And quite honestly, the 50 people that sat in the chair after him weren't as funny as you.
All right. Well, listen.
Sorry, Jimmy Kimmel.
They might come back. A guy might come who you never heard of and be funny, and he could work for cheaper. This is America. I don't know, Or how it starts. Artie could come in Monday and Tuesday. We'll have this guy Wednesday. I think about that all. I worry about losing my job like everybody else in the world. And not so much for this stuff because Howard makes it funny, but losing my job to someone better? Yeah, of course I do.
But can I be the voice of asshole morality? If you were that worried about it, wouldn't you just take care of yourself to make sure you didn't have to leave?
Well, again, Gary, we're going back to why I just got into drugs. I don't know. I got addicted to drugs, man. I have no idea how that happened.
Do you think you have a disease? Because you talked about that this morning,
No,
too.
I've never.
You don't think it's a disease?
I don't. I hate that rap. I think because there's been times in my life where I've been off of drugs for 4 years, and then I get the blues on the road, the wah thing, and I feel like getting high. I don't think that's a disease. I think that's a flaw in your character. I don't think it's a disease at all.
All right, since it's come up so much, we've got the clip from yesterday, so you guys can settle this once and for all. Hit it, Ted.
I just know what I hear in the office, so I'm sitting there thinking, like, Artie's out of his mind. This is crazy. I can't believe it. And then I hear somebody say, how do you know that you can believe what Artie just said? Which I hadn't thought of. Some people think that the story he told today might not be true.
Oh, that he didn't even have the urine? He was just
telling a great story. I'm believing he had the urine on him, but now the seed of doubt has been planted. That's how low his trust level is around here. I hadn't thought of that, but other people had.
Yeah, I said that to Gary because, I mean, it's funny. It sounds funny for him just to say, so who knows if it's the truth. And it's not to be insulting to Artie, but you can't take him at his word, obviously, at this point. So you can just speculate that anything he says is not true.
Yeah, but real kind of things that he's lied about, it's always been to protect his image. It's never been like just to pull a stunt.
No,
he's
he lies about everything. How did he protect his image when he told the Rolling Stone girl he was that he's going to tell us he went jogging? What do we give a shit if he
And it is funny when he says he's going to take it out and slam it around, and that's a funny line.
It could be. I mean, it wouldn't be. I don't think it's that big, but I don't think he was lying about that.
So you think he had it on?
I have faith in Artie that he was lying to us about it, about the urine.
That he was telling the truth about lying about having the urine.
I don't know. That's pretty bad to me. I mean, that's fucked up. But listen, you could play back a number of things I've said about people. If you just looked at a transcript of the show, it's awful. That hurt my feelings big time.
I'm surprised. I mean, I didn't mean it. I'm surprised. I really am surprised compared to some of the things that have been said. But I'm not saying
about everything. And
if it bothers
you answered your own question. I don't give a fuck if you knew I jogged with to use that as an example is awful.
No,
that's the example. Outside of the drug use that you use, a total joke.
Because it wasn't obvious it was a joke, and it seemed like of anything.
How is that not a joke?
It seemed like something to not lie about.
I think you have a better sense of humor than this. Okay, how is that not a joke? The cunt reporter knew it was a joke.
She didn't.
Yes, she did. She said it to you to create this shit because she's a cunt. You're acting like a cunt.
No, she came here and I'm telling you,
she's a cunt.
But she didn't say it was.
She's a cunt.
That might be true, but she didn't say she knew it was a joke.
And she was acting like a cunt by coming in here and being a little cunt and saying. He said to me, he'll just lie if we don't jog. Who? Cunt.
Now, Will, you clearly said in there that, you didn't mean anything offensive by what you were saying.
I don't think it's no insult to Artie, but how could you take his word for anything?
Oh, God, dude, that's not what I said. I said it was a funny
That's
story.
exactly what you said.
And how could you be so insulted that people might think you're lying
No,
about
but
stuff? That's the part that's so ridiculous.
Lying about certain things is fine, but you're not getting my point. Not to take my word on anything is what pisses me off. That's a blanket statement about me as a person, not as a drug addict or a guy with a drug problem, saying you can't take my word about anything and that I lie about everything.
No, I don't say you lie about everything.
Well, you just did.
And you know what? I didn't mean that. What I do mean is that everything is now in question in my head. That doesn't mean you lie about everything. It means everything's in question.
Then that's your problem, man.
But it's a problem that's not that hard to have.
It shouldn't be in question. It shouldn't.
And I'm not the only one. I'll give Will
you
credit.
Keep saying that. You're not the only
true,
one.
Because Will's the only one.
Let's talk about you. I'm talking about you.
I'm not sure when you're telling the truth. That's me talking. That's it. I can't say it any other fucking way. I'm not positive when you're telling the truth anymore.
Tell me one time outside of drug stuff you think I've lied to you.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at it.
Because I've never done it, Gary.
I guess not.
Of course I haven't.
So when you lie for drug stuff, that's okay, and I should know the difference.
Yeah, Gary, because people lie about shit that they might get in trouble about. That's human nature. People lie about shit that they think might be an awkward thing to say to somebody, because that's human nature. If everybody told the truth, everyone would hate each other's guts. That's what this show creates. It's good radio. But you can't think of one thing, and neither can John, because I've never lied about anything else, ever. And that's the problem.
So if you were on the other side of this, and you were me, and because I know you lie when it comes to drug stuff to protect yourself, I know that.
Okay.
I should know the difference. I should know that if it's
Gary, have
not
you
possible.
Have you ever lied to a boss?
Of course, but I'm just saying.
Have you ever lied to a boss about something drug related?
No, because I don't really do a lot of drugs, and if I did, I never worked at it.
Where you might have been coked up all night, and someone might have said you look bad. Who you work for, and what'd you tell them? You overslept, or
I've never been in that position. I swear to God, because I just never got to that.
Okay,
but
you've lied, you've lied
if,
to your boss. Maybe you went to an Islander game too late one night.
Okay, fine.
Which I don't know why you were there.
Another gay sport
after '83. But so that's it, Gar. So you lied once or twice or 3 times to your boss. How do I know when you're telling the truth? It's called using your discretion. It's why you have a fucking brain. It's using your reason. Okay, Artie's, he does heroin. You may lie about it, but he's not lying about this because he's never lied about something like that ever before.
I guess it's
you want to get on here and be interesting by just calling me a fucking liar. So I'm not taking it anymore.
Okay, you said how you feel, and I said it's tough to know.
All right, okay, good. It's tough to know then. I'm sorry you can't figure that out.
Listen, I'm entitled to an opinion, Artie.
Okay, then it's a dumb opinion. I'm entitled to
That's
think
your
it's,
opinion.
I'm entitled to think it's a dumb opinion.
And you're totally entitled to think it's a dumb opinion. It's not.
Do you think
it's
that I
not
think it's
as
a dumb
cut-
opinion is a dumb opinion?
It's not. It's not as cut and dried as you try to make it out to be. That everybody should know what the rules are about lying. For
not
Artie
a person in this fucking room hasn't lied, and
but that's not the point.
Yes, it is, Gar. We're talking about lying.
Who do you
about
think?
stuff.
Okay, John, me, you, Will, Benji. Who's got the highest lying percentage in this room?
I don't know. No idea. I don't know you guys. I don't know what you tell your wife. I don't know what you tell. I have no idea. You guys don't say shit on the air that I say. I shouldn't say it. I fucking blurt it out. That's why you know I lied in the first place. Because eventually I tell the fucking truth. How do you know I'm not lying about? How do you know I didn't see the shrink for 4 months and the other thing isn't a lie? You don't know.
How do I know that you just said it?
It's all entertainment, Gary.
But how do I know when you're entertaining me or not?
If you don't know that, then you are a monkey. What are you talking about? if I say something
so I
funny,
should know that you might have lied about not going to the shrink.
No, Gary, you're picking and choosing what you think is a lie and what you don't think is a lie.
But do you understand why there might be confusion?
No. Yeah, but you gotta look. When we're on the air saying shit, dude. You gotta learn to separate that from me as a person. You just have to do that. That's what life. I don't know how much you guys lie to people in your life. I have no idea. You could lie to your wife every fucking day, Gar. You could lie to your neighbor every day. You could lie to your PTA fucking people every. You could lie to the defense.
Well, I don't know what
coach
you
on
do
your
when you leave
football
here
team.
either.
Okay,
I don't know what you tell.
How can I answer that question?
I don't know what you tell your sister or your mother or anybody else.
How can I answer that question?
Well,
Who
how can
lies the
anybody
most?
answer it?
All right, well, you asked it. Ask answerable questions.
For the whatever.
You have to separate what's on the air and what's in your private life or real life or whatever.
Right.
So that means that anything you say on the air could be bullshit, right? If it's for entertainment purposes.
It could be a joke.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's exactly the point yesterday. That we were saying it could be
then
bullshit.
But you see, if it's that gray, why even bring up anything that's said on the air? I mean, why talk about anything I've said on the air?
Because that's what the show's supposed to just talk.
If it could be a joke, then just say, "Oh, Artie was joking around." I don't know.
That's what we said.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Well, we
That's
said
not
it was
what
a lie.
you said.
It was a lie instead of a joke.
No, you
I said it was a funny line.
You said you can't take my word on anything, and that's you being serious.
I don't know if it was that serious like that.
All right,
But,
well, I don't
but
know.
I mean,
Were
I don't
you
think
trying to be funny when you said that?
I'm obviously the most unfunny person and should
No,
be on the
Gary
show.
is.
I'm unfunny.
Gary's
than you.
Do you think you're a funny guy, Will?
You don't know me. You don't
yes,
know
I
me.
do.
No, you don't.
Well, I've worked with you for 8
That's
years.
a difficult
you
question
don't.
coming from you because you're way funnier than all of us. So when you say it, it's sort of a bullshit question.
Well,
Will could be
how
funny,
do we-
but he's not.
Yeah,
he's not already funny.
Artie, you've never hung out with me. You don't
He's
know whether
probably-
I'm funny
he's
or not.
the 80th funny Eagle fan I've ever met.
Okay, well, that's
he's
fine.
not even in the top 79.
Dude.
The guy who said he'd throw Ralph off the 700 section, that guy should be working.
One trick
It's funny
pony.
because
Guy had one good line. He's
He
like
called
the
Ralph-
unknown
Ralph
comic.
He called Ralph a heatless fag.
But hey,
Art,
that's an unfair card to play though, because you're right. I mean, Gary's right. You make your living being funny.
When you ask me if I think I'm funny,
when you guys come into this show and try to be funny, then you're coming into my territory. So I'm going to judge your funniness on this show.
because
I know you're funny watching a Philly game with your friends.
This show's not always about being funny.
Right, we're
It's
not
about
in your
what goes
territory.
on.
The purpose of this show is not to be funny round the clock.
Well, you're doing a bang-up job.
We discuss the wrap-up show, and once in a while we'll crack a joke because it just happens to be there. Whether you think that joke is funny or not, you're totally entitled to. But we're not
I
coming.
didn't get the memo.
You make it
I didn't get the wrap-up show summary.
You make it sound like we're coming in here trying to be you, and we're not.
No, I don't think you're trying to be me.
Wait, can I say one thing that might frame the debate a little bit?
Is it about that cunt reporter?
Benji,
Oh,
if you
for
say it
20.
again, I'm going to punch you in the fucking head.
Seriously.
Wait, what, you're not
Stop.
allowed to say.
No, stop.
I'm going to punch you in the fucking head.
What?
All right, stop.
Wait, why is that the worst thing that's been
The
said?
thing that I want to say is
Are you
that
retarded?
No,
Then just fucking listen.
I don't understand why that would get you so mad.
Well, because you're trying to be funny and you're not being funny.
Is that the part that's getting you mad?
Yes, the
It's
wrap-up
exact-
show is not about being funny.
I mean,
unless
the
you're
thing
Artie.
I was going to say is
Sometimes, if the
it's
funny-
Will, try saying it. See what happens.
If funny presents itself, did you hear Gary? Then you try to be funny.
Well, I guess what I wanted to point out is, like, if you're going to lie, obviously as a comedian, your premise is it can go anywhere from exaggeration to all-out lies for entertainment purpose. So if you're on the radio, I think it's akin to that on some level. So I guess the definition of a lie in terms of it affecting your friendship has to be defined as something that's hurtful to you or the show.
In your person. See, in other words, if you agree with what he just said, and I do, then assuming being offended by anything I say on the air has to go out the window, because something on the air could be anything. Did I ever come to you in your office and say, Gary, listen, I'm not on heroin, man. I promise you. Did I ever say that to you, person? No. And then, because that I'd be a little more insulted by. When I'm on the radio, like Greg said, I'm trying to be entertaining. So for you to take anything I say on the air as gospel and to be offended by it is a little retarded.
So hold on. When you talk to us off the air during commercial breaks about your experiences at the Shrink, should I know the difference? And you did. Howard said, you go to the Shrink? Oh, you mentioned whatever.
Yeah, because I did go to the Shrink a couple of times, and I talked about my experience.
Even
there.
that number, did you go 1.5 times?
I didn't make up stuff that didn't happen at the Shrink. I went about 2 times, and I told Howard what my opinion was of it.
So you asked your Shrink if it was okay for you to drink, or you told your Shrink you were going to drink?
Yeah, that's the last time I went. I told him I had tequila, and then I.
So in your second visit, you told him,
yeah. It came up pretty quick.
No, and I didn't say that to defend Artie. I'm saying
Thank you, Greg.
I'm saying it to point out that there may be things that you've said to Gary off the air, and it seems to me that in terms of anybody that you have a relationship with off the show, they can be angry about a lie that affected them in some way.
Right.
But I don't know. I'm unclear on how that affects what he says on the air, because certainly Howard may not have a small penis, and Dean Martin didn't really have a drink in his hand all those years. There's certain things.
Greg, I swear to God, I don't even know what you're talking about.
No,
I got lost.
Why do I know what he's talking about?
I don't know. I'm stupid.
You have a problem with Artie lying, right? And it affects your friendship, correct?
Yeah, okay.
No, I don't think
time.
So what I'm saying, wait, hold on. Well, I'm just trying to clarify this so we understand this. So what I'm saying is a lie versus comedic license is something, and I'm not defending Artie, because if he did lie to you off the air, then that is wrong, and that's something that he has to address.
Artie not going to the Shrink was no comedic license. It was just him lying.
No, well, we didn't laugh about that on the air? That didn't create an hour of
no,
material?
Did it create material? Yes. Did we laugh about it? No.
Yes, we did. Howard laughed about it. What he's saying is, if you're going to admit that sometimes while I'm on the air in that forum, I'm trying to be funny, you can't take anything I say as gospel. And to be offended by it is stupid. If I come to you off the air and say something to you that's a direct lie that really betrays you, then that's a different story. And that's never happened, and I've never done that to a friend, and I will never do that ever in my life.
Artie, what about when you called me and gave me a 20-minute speech about how you couldn't come to my wedding because you couldn't be around drugs and alcohol?
That's the truth.
No, because your Shrink told you couldn't do it.
Listen,
and then you went in there and said you didn't want to come because you didn't want to go because whatever.
Because I was trying to be funny, and I said I don't want
Artie,
to go to
that's the truth, and I don't care. You're not
wedding.
offending me. That's the truth, though.
Well, I didn't want to go because I didn't want to drink at dinner. Same reason I didn't go to Fred's party. I don't go to things where if I think I'm going to fall off the wagon.
But I think you were at that point. You were still doing heroin.
Well, I wasn't. I was not. I was on the heroin wagon at that point. And how would you know anyway, man?
Exactly.
It's all speculation.
Because
shut up about it.
On the wrap-up show,
don't talk about shit you don't know because you're going to get in a bad area.
But on the wrap-up show, and again, I asked you 2 weeks ago, Artie, how long were you on heroin? You said off and on from the end of August till December.
Off and on.
Well, Will's wedding was in September.
What does off and on mean?
But how do we? I don't know, man. But it could have.
I said off and on. I didn't say constantly from August to December.
So the second you got off of heroin just happened to be the week that Will was getting married, where you didn't want to drink.
It could have been. I got off heroin to go to Afghanistan.
Somebody said earlier, Artie, about ultimately Gary should be mad at Howard, not at you, because Howard is the one who lets you.
Howard runs the show. We all know that here. Okay, if Howard was mad at me, there'd be consequences for what I'm doing. He's not. So Gary should go to Howard and say, listen, Artie's been disrespecting the show, and I don't like that. And Howard then has to react to that.
You're right. And Howard doesn't react to it.
Okay, so what am I what do you want me to do?
So does that give you a license to basically do whatever you want to do?
Yeah, until Howard tells me not to.
The Greg Fitzsimmons school of, he's talented enough to do what he wants.
That's not what I said.
It's sort of exactly what you said, Greg.
No, what I said was, what Artie said is true. Look, there's a guy who makes personnel decisions here. there's no democracy. There's no real. There may be some input, but it's his decision. Do I think it's a good idea that Artie's in bad shape and he's still on the air? That's not for me to decide. I think that it's an issue that,
But when you were here, you said, listen, you take what you get. Artie's a talent.
And why are you
said,
insulted by that guy?
No, you are a talent.
Okay, and you're not.
He said because you're a talent that you are held to a different standard,
and I am.
Which you are. But then he went on to say,
I get paid more than other
should be
people
able to
here,
do
too. Why
whatever.
do I get paid more
You
than
should be
people
able to
here?
do whatever you
No,
want.
you
should be able to do whatever you
pissed off that they don't make the same amount of money
You're
I
missing
make.
the point. I didn't finish the thought.
No, but you're
And
adding your own thought.
I'm
I
not
didn't add
adding
that.
it. You said it.
No, I did not say Artie should be able to do whatever he wants. You added that.
No, you did.
I ended at Artie has problems. He doesn't always come in on time. Howard doesn't have a problem with that. So apparently those are the standards for Artie. Not set by you.
I've been late 10 times in 8 years.
I didn't say it was good. I didn't encourage it. I didn't say.
But it's not true because your exact example was that you worked on a show and that you came in late because you wrote jokes that got on. And you know what? It wasn't right, but fuck them.
Well, guess what? If I'm doing a monologue every
fuck
day,
them.
I'm keeping the guy who writes the funny jokes, not the guy who's here on time who sucks.
Gary,
That's the world, man.
You're assigning a cause effect to that wasn't there. I didn't say fuck you, I'm coming in late and leaving early. I came in late because I was really unhappy. And when I was there, I worked really hard and I got a lot of shit
I think
on.
the exact word was like tough shit, I think.
No, that was not the exact words. I defy you to show me that on the tape.
See,
you're
Gary, you're
putting your
offended by
impression
him
to this.
acting like a producer. You're offended by what he just said because you have animosity probably towards funny people because you want to be one. But clearly that's what's going on. You're offended by him.
There were a shitload of funny people before you got here, and they didn't offend me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sam Kinison never offended you.
No,
by
he
his
did
behavior.
not. No, he did not because he didn't work for me.
Right.
He did not. He never offended me by his
right.
behavior.
Okay.
But that's a
Jackie never annoyed you?
No, because Jackie took the show seriously.
Oh, okay. Jackie, who fucking walked out on a contract. Pick your fucking battles, man. No, it's not a different story. That's not disrespecting the show.
Oh no, but I was offended by that.
Okay, what you just said was wrong. You said someone else did offend you in history of the show.
Yeah, he didn't do it on a daily basis.
Yeah, neither am I, Gar. I've offended you on a daily
no, that's
basis
wrong.
for
No,
8
you're
years.
wrong. You're wrong. It's not a daily basis. You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
I'm right about
but
everything.
It's more. Whatever.
Garrett, listen, let me tell you something. If you're fucking Ellen DeGeneres or Jay Leno, and there's a guy that writes jokes that get laughs every fucking time, but he's always an hour late. Sometimes he falls asleep, blah, blah, blah. But there's another guy who's on time every day, who looks neat and never has a problem or a drink in his life, and everything sucks. Who are you keeping at hiring time?
Yeah, I don't know, because I've never been in that situation till now.
If you don't know the answer to that, Garrett, then you're a dumbass, stupid motherfucker.
Thank you.
You keep the guy who writes sucky jokes?
Wait, don't name call because this is.
No, let him name call. This is how he feels.
There's a disconnect because you have been in that position. You have the man standing next to you is late a lot, and he works for you, and you haven't fired him. Why?
We've threatened to fire him,
but you haven't fired him.
It was very close.
But
Benji
why
will
did
tell
you keep him?
We gave him one more chance.
But why? You wouldn't give that same chance to somebody else.
That's any job. That would be the fucking cashier.
That's not true.
Point. That's not true.
That's my point.
No,
well, which one am I listening to now?
because Benji writes funny stuff. That's why he's there.
Of course, because we like the work that he does.
Okay.
But he was getting to a point where his work was good, but not good enough to put up with what was going on, and it was close.
So let me get this
straight. Benji, just back me up. Was it close? Was that meeting?
No.
You were not afraid in that meeting?
No.
Are you being honest?
Yes.
Fire him, Gary.
It's not Gary's decision. It would be Howard's decision.
Exactly. That's the other point. It's not Gary's decision.
Robert Smigel, who's like one of the greatest TV writers in history, now does occasionally TV Funhouse on SNL, which is like a 1 minute, 2 minute short film. He used to have to show up at 7 in the morning, stay till 4 in the morning. Now he's got the respect and the luxury. Now, I think the problem is he's not saying fuck you to Lorne Michaels. He's saying this is what I want to contribute. If you want it, that's fine. And
is he a full-time writer there, or did they just expect him to
was.
But is he now?
No, he gets to do what he wants because he's that good. And I'm not saying that Artie gets to do what he wants. What I'm saying is that is the criteria for Howard keeping him. In the same way that the criteria for you keeping Benji are that he's providing something that you guys need.
No, but-
and whether or
but
not he
Greg-
does it late or early, it doesn't matter.
And honestly, I don't get to do whatever I want because I'm not late all the time. I'm not absent all the time. We're focusing on stuff that's the minority of the time.
Yeah, but you're contradicting yourself, Artie. You do get to do what you want. You just said it. If Howard told you to stop doing this, you would stop. So you do get to do what you want.
No. You think if I came in late every single day of the fucking week, or if I was really out 2 days a week, Howard wouldn't eventually get rid of me? I mean, I don't get to do what I want. I don't want to be here every day at 6, but I get my ass here 98% of the time every day at 6. That's disrespecting the show. And when I get here, I'm always ready, and I'm funny, and I'm honest, and I tell stories that are embarrassing, but I think they're funny. I do what I got to do. I do my job. You know, I used to go to the Tuesday meeting all the time. I don't do it anymore. Howard doesn't give a fuck because it doesn't affect what I do on the air. I mean, you know, that's just how it is, man. I'm sorry if you feel like, I'm getting special privileges.
Nobody is knocking your ability on the air.
Exactly.
I don't think that's what's the question here. I think, Howard shows up for the beginning of the show and he leaves at the end of the show. He's the guy we all follow. Everybody else here does that. You, on occasion, haven't done that. And when Benji walks in 3 minutes late...
And Benji's not late all the time.
No, he's
either.
not. No, he's not.
And again, me and Benji are here over 90% of the time, on time, and we don't take days off 90% of the time.
And we don't do heroin.
You know, that's just how it is. You're making it sound, when you have these conversations, you're making it sound like I'm out half the fucking year. That's not the case, man.
I didn't say you were out half the year.
Yeah, but that's what it sounds like to someone who's listening. It sounds like, okay, we don't care if Artie's out all the time or if he's late all the time. That's what you say.
Well,
Sometimes you don't hear what you say.
Well,
because I'm a fucking dumbass.
Well, the other thing that you're up against...
You didn't. No, you're not a dumbass.
I'm a big old fucking dumbass.
You didn't answer that question honestly. You didn't. You would fire the guy who writes the shit jokes. You know you would. You didn't want to answer it because you don't want to agree with me on it. You would keep the fuck up who writes good shit because you got to go out there and say it. That's what makes the world go round. Babe Ruth fucked whores all night. He hit 3 home runs when he was hungover. That's why they didn't fire him on the Yankees. Matt Kelly did that a couple of times.
All right, look, you're not Babe Ruth, so fucking shut up.
I know, but I'm saying, but I'm using an analogy of like, whatever. To hear, for some reason, Howard thinks I'm good enough not to fire,
but
based on what I'm doing.
But I think what we're coming from is, Gary, there's two levels that you are not happy with Artie's lying, Artie's work ethic, or whatever. One is personal, as a friend, and part of that is concern that as much as you guys are angry, I know you love Artie and you care about him, and that you're concerned
I don't know
about...
the funny thing is I'm not even sure that Artie knows that anymore.
No, he doesn't. Artie is not in a great place.
By the way, this is the first time you've ever said to me, and again, it's on the air, that you would truly think I've been disrespecting the show for the last 8 months. You never pulled me aside and said that. You said it now. I mean, you never pulled me aside and said that, Gar.
I don't know that it's my place. It's a feeling I have.
You're the producer of the show. Why would it be your place?
But you're right. At the end of the day, it's Howard's decision. So if I feel that way and he doesn't, then it's not my place to say it.
The point is just completely moot here, then, because
it is.
If you pull me aside and said, "All right, listen, I think you're disrespecting the show," that's what a friend does. You're saying it on the air now.
Would you change, or would you say, "Hey, Howard doesn't give a shit"?
I tell you what.
Howard doesn't care.
I tell you what. I would try to get it together. I really would, out of respect for you, but. If push came to shove and I woke up hungover one day or whatever, because it's not Howard saying it, I might go to the phone and say I'm not in, But look, I'm enough of a fuck up to where I have lost jobs. I've made those decisions before. I'm very self-destructive. It's horrible. I wish I wasn't like that, but I am.
I think you guys are so different in your lives that, Gary, you take it personally that he's not doing this to be hostile. He's fucking miserable. I mean, I've known Artie a long time. I could say, we talked about it backstage. I said it on the air. I'm going through a bad time. I'm not happy. I look at Artie. He does not. You haven't seen happy to me in a long time.
I haven't been happy in 20 years.
So he's not getting off on coming in late and being a fuck up. And I think the part of you that's concerned about Artie, and we all are, is reacting to it. Quite honestly, almost like on intervention, when you see a family member, somebody who cares about someone with a disease, and they can't control it. But there's that guy. But then there's you as the boss on the job.
But at the end of the day, here's the thing that's really funny. I am not Artie's boss in any way, shape, or form. And Artie's called me that for years because at the end of the day, I can't fire Artie. I can't tell Artie what to do. I can't tell him where to be. It all comes from Howard. So I'm really not Artie's boss. I'm just a guy who produces the show, who can direct Artie. Hey, Artie, we're all going out to Vegas. Be there by this day.
And look,
I don't tell him what to do ever.
Here's the other thing.
Have I ever come to you and told you what to do?
Never, Gary. No,
because I don't have that power.
But in the beginning, you were the guy. The first guy, and I yearn for these times again because stuff has gotten so crazy in my life, professional and personal. But, the first couple of years I was on this show, when I first started doing the show, you were the guy who I talked to. You were the guy who called me and told me when I was going to be on. You were the guy I grew up listening to. I do have respect for you as a producer of the show. as years went by, you get familiar with something, and
it breeds contempt.
It breeds contempt, but I think contempt's the bad word here. I just think it breeds, for me, complacency, and I see how it operates now. Instead, I'm not just the fan or the comic who sits in every once in a while. I see how the place really operates, and I see, it really is all Howard's call. And look, there's been times in the past Howard sat me down and said, he did research. He found the shrink. He went out of his way to find the shrink for me, and that was 5 years ago. I still haven't called the shrink. So in a way, I'm not doing what Howard tells me to do either. Because
he didn't tell you what to do. He suggested.
Okay,
That's a big difference.
But still, when a guy like Howard, who you respect, suggests that, you might at least give the guy a call. I've never done that, and that's a little. He said he's been disrespected by that, but Greg brings up a point, and Will said this on the air too. He was mad at me, but you know what? He's 100% right. The bottom line is, I'm a miserable fuck. I'm miserable. I don't like being this miserable. I hate it. I'm not a happy guy. And there's people in my life that catch those effects from me not being happy personally. Women I've been involved with, especially, recently, and in my work life. I'm miserable. I don't like that that's true, but it's true.
What would make you happy, Artie?
I don't know, man. I have no idea. I don't know. If I knew, I'd do it.
You're a huge success comedically. I assume you're doing very well financially.
In one area of my life, I'm successful. I've lived out a lot of dreams in show business, and I have a lot of money. I do. Good money for me. But that's one piece of life's puzzle. All of the rest are a complete mess. It's a mess. It's it's just a... it's just a mess, man. What can I tell you? Health, drug addiction, depression, loneliness, everything, maybe overstress, overwork. It's just how it is,
Greg, the other thing at the core of this with Gary that I think you're missing is that Gary really, really cares about Artie on a personal level.
I just said he loves him. Through all this anger, it's because he loves him.
And
but you know what? If you didn't like somebody as much as I like Artie, you couldn't piss me off the way you can.
Exactly.
Well,
you couldn't.
Why? And I feel the
I'm
same
sorry,
way
what
about
did I-
you,
what did I
pissing me
miss?
off. Like, if someone said, like, the point I was trying to make before, if Ralph had said that on the air, I mean, that's Ralph being Ralph, I don't care. But yesterday, that fucking ate away at my stomach when I heard that. Fat joke, man?
No, I mean, look, I've been sober for 20 years, minus a year and a half
Bullshit,
when I turned
that's a
40.
lie.
When I turned 40. And I look at Artie, and I can relate to, that he's running away and he's hiding, whether it's drugs or whether it's food or whatever, and there's nothing left. You're worn out. And
that's for sure. I'm burnt out.
You're burnt out. And you're showing up to a show every day, and you're working most weekends. And to truly recover and get sober, you need time to go do that. And until you do, you're not going to feel anything good.
Listen, man, you know how fucked up it became? It has all become so fucked up. When I was 24 years old, driving a cab and parking it outside the comic strip to run in and ask a guy to watch it to do a 20-minute set, do you know how much I would have killed to do a roast on Comedy Central? You know what I mean?
Right.
And last year I blew it off. I blew off a roast. I was on a phone with a guy telling me he'd send me a private jet to go roast a guy who's a friend of mine. What happened, man? What happened to the guy who was 24 who wanted that so bad? I don't know what happened. It's so depressing to me.
Well, I know what happened.
And when I think about that, I get insanely depressed.
I think you got it. You got what you wanted. Are you beyond where you thought you'd be when you were the 24-year-old kid?
Look, everybody. I think Greg will attest to this. I mean, everybody. I think I wanted to be Jim Carrey by now.
Okay, but
of course. But look. If it ended tomorrow, I could put a spin on my career where, you know what, I made some noise and I'm very proud of it. I wouldn't be disappointed, but of course I thought I'd be like everybody else. I thought I'd be Adam Sandler or Jack Black or Jim Carrey or something. I thought I'd be a movie star.
Hey, Art, beyond yesterday, what Gary said, what Will said, has something else been going on the last couple of days? Because you do seem like, has it been like some sort of hell?
There is something that happened in my personal life, yeah, that was a really bad, shitty thing to hear.
You want to exploit it?
Right, of course, right, exactly. Do I want? You know what? No, part of me does want to say it out loud, but I it's something it's really, even for me, a no-no.
Can I just ask this one question? Personal or professional?
Personal.
Okay.
Personal. So because it would affect a couple other people. But really, and everything, no, and but here's what I should have realized years ago is every story I tell affects other people in my life. So, that hasn't been great that I've been so forthright, but, what are you going to do? The past is the past.
Well, I feel like, again, talking about addiction, you're stuck because the once you become addicted to something, your self-esteem goes away, and your ability to step back and say there's someone beneath the money and the gigs and the success that underneath there, this sounds corny, but underneath there, you used to know that there was somebody that was worth fighting for. And right now, it's you feel empty, and so the only thing that's keeping you going is this stuff that's actually working against you.
It's funny. You talk about, what we used to be and stuff. I bring this up to Greg all the time. The first time I ever met Greg, I was probably like 27 or 28, and we both did a weekend at the old Catch a Rising Star, the one that was on West 28th Street off 8th Avenue.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget this because my family was there, and the lineup was Greg, myself, Jim Gaffigan, and
Ray Romano.
And Ray Romano, right. So I had done a year on Mad TV, and Ray Romano was saying to me, what's it like being on a TV show? Do you like it? I said, well, no, I hate L.A. because he had just shot his pilot. The pilot got picked up. And I said, do you like it? He goes, I remember him saying this. We all made about $500 that weekend, right? Yeah. And Romano needed the $500 bucks, and by this time he was already 40 and had been on the, stand-up circuit for a while. And I remember I was like 28, and I said to him, do you still like this after all these years? Like, are you psyched? He goes, well, I'm psyched that I'm getting something that might get me off the road. And I said, what do you think of the show? And he goes, I hate the name. He goes, the name I want to throw up over, but they love it. And I said, who else is on the show? And he said, Peter Boyle. And I can remember the one, because I had such a bad experience in L.A., I was trying to say something to cheer him up. And I said, Peter Boyle, man, I love Peter Boyle. He goes, yeah, he's funny. He goes, but I think I suck on it. And he thought he sucked on it. He thought the show sucked. He thought everything sucked.
But isn't that the nature of most comedians?
Yes, that's the point I'm trying to make. Like, now he's a billionaire, and I think if you, and I think if you talk to him now, he still thinks a lot of things suck. But at least, he's got kids, he's got a wife, he could look at. I don't know. It's in our nature, maybe. I remember Greg felt the same way. Jim Gaffigan thought everything sucked. We were back there miserable. We were talking about Dave Attell today. Dave Attell's a miserable
guy,
person.
but a great guy. I would tell the story. When Jackie worked on the show, I could tell you every excuse for the day of the year why Jackie would tell me why that weekend show was going to suck. Okay,
yeah, right.
Memorial Day, everybody's going to picnics, nobody's going out. I'm fighting Thanksgiving traffic. Kids are back at school.
March Madness.
Every weekend. I'm in Syracuse and there's a big game. And Jackie would come back every weekend and be sold out. But he would tell me in advance every weekend why nobody was coming to the show.
Yeah.
Well, because your self-esteem is overinvested in what you do for a living, and it's like literally the definition of a persona is a mask. It's a person you present to the public because inside you fucking hate that guy. And comedians become that as they get successful, they start internalizing this. When we talked about you lying on the show, well, are you projecting a character that's funny, or is this really you? And then when as a friend, Gary, you're seeing this projection, and then you're feeling somehow betrayed by him not really being that guy. But which is legitimate. I mean, if you care about somebody and they're telling you things that are ultimately, beneath your anger is your fear that already is something really bad will happen to him.
Of course.
More than the show.
Yeah, but, and another thing, think about how fucked up you'd be psychologically, because this is most comedians. Most comedians like to pretend they hate everybody. They don't like anything. But inside, you crave people's fucking acceptance more than anything. But why else would you get up there and do what you do? But on the outside, you're portraying and putting off like, I hate this, But you could look at a guy in an audience and say, I hate that motherfucker. But you want him to laugh at you so much, and that creates such a conflict in your head. You don't know what the fuck you like anymore, and that and the stress of traveling and everything. I mean, you become a miserable bastard. And I always said I remember talking to Romano and saying, God, I hope I'm not that negative when I'm 40. Well, now I'm 41, and I've had some success, and I would beat him in any negativity contest.
Ralph Sorella, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, now?
Hi, Ralph.
A lot of love in the room. I just want to add to that. I lost my train of thought because now I'm just dying to hear what the thing Artie did a couple days ago that...
It's not something I did, Ralph. It was something it's news I got about something.
And
he's not going to deal with it.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
But it sounded like he almost was going to talk about it. No?
I was.
Come on, Artie.
Honestly, no, I was never even close to talking
I won't. I won't.
you know what, Ralph? I'll call you tonight, and you could tell Howard.
I think you guys are getting...
Every time Howard has a new shirt on, I think he knows something else about me because he saw Ralph the day before.
Tuesday morning's usually a good time to know I tipped them off to something. No. And getting back to that thing, I explained that on the air with you and Gary in Iraq, that I was goofing around with Howard, and he went and said something on the air, and that was not true. What you know what I mean?
But you got in his head, Ralph. You did, and it affected
absolutely.
our friendship. It did.
And I explained that on the wrap-up show to Gary, and I thought he sort of understood what I was saying, and you accepted that, Gary. I thought you understood that.
I may have understood it, but I can't get it out of my head, and
okay,
I'm not sure. And I'm not even sure that I blame you for that.
I'm sorry about that, and but Artie, is it really so hard for you to fathom why people don't take you at your word when, why do people have to sit and sort out with what's true and what's not with you? What might be drug related, what might not, what you might be saying to protect somebody, it's not. And my point was when you were telling that story on the air, and I think what everybody said and made the point, and Will made this point too, and he's right, maybe Artie's just making up a story for the air because it sounds good.
All right. Well,
and who cares?
Then if that's really how you feel, then how could you judge my life on any level by stuff I say on the air?
Life?
If it's all just bullshit and all just for comedy, then then you really would have to put that aside, which is hard to do. Put that aside as if it's a scripted sitcom or something, and then just base how you feel about me by everything I say to you off the air. That would be fantastic. But that doesn't happen on this show. It doesn't.
Right. You don't say that. You don't think there's a lot of gray area and confusion with what's real and what's not, just in general on the show?
Yes, there is, which is why. How could you? Again, I think there's a lot of gray with what goes on the show. So how could you make an opinion? How could you make a personal opinion based on anything?
I think the consensus is people aren't sure based on a lot of other things, like when you're speaking the truth and when you're not. And like even Greg says, there's, you're taking artistic license with a story maybe. Your job is to tell stories and to be interesting and funny on the air. And,
right.
If you didn't have that cup of pee in your closet, or if you did or whatever, I just said it doesn't matter because it's at the end of the day, it's a funny story.
Right.
Well, I think that, this is the longest running reality show in history.
Well,
and the
supposed
cameras are never
show,
off.
That's the point.
No, but I watched American Idol last night, which I haven't seen in years, and these chicks are fighting and screaming and crying, and I thought, people don't act like that. This show raises the stakes. I think you've talked about it. There's times where you might be experiencing something, you might actually push the envelope just to see if it becomes a story on the radio. I mean, It spills over both directions.
And Howard, and I'm not judging him on any level for this because he's a showman before anything, but Howard encourages that behavior from all of us. When John used to come in and rat on people, Howard loved it. He's not going to get mad at John the way the guy was who he ratted on is. So, look, it's a great I think it's like a great human experiment here. And
Howard completely encourages all that. Sal running into the mall and making an announcement.
The best example of that was after you guys had this fight this morning. You saw that smile on Howard's face.
Of course, and he loved it. And he says he loves it. But on any other listen, Howard. The brilliance of what Howard did here is he's created a show where even rejected bits that he hates could become funny within the context of the show. Like if Sal pitched something comparable to the Nick Gersh thing at a meeting at the Tonight Show or at Saturday Night Live or wherever, they go, no, we're not doing this. And it would never see the light of day. Howard's created a situation where it can see the light of day by Howard goofing on it and all of us goofing on it. So Sal then goes in his head, look, I should do something like that again because it was just an hour of funny shit. And that's how he thinks. And when he has to make that judgment again, he's going to go for it because Howard, it's rare that Howard rejects something. Because Howard's going, look, this is all interesting. It might be interesting for the audience to hear why I rejected this. So I'll play it and get their opinion. And that's a rare thing. That doesn't happen a lot.
Yeah, and you're completely right about there's a lot of misdirected anger that goes on around that show. And if you're Gary, if you're mad at Artie for disrespecting the show, that's that's on Howard, not on Artie.
That's my point.
Howard lets him do whatever Artie's going to do. What Artie's going to do.
Look,
Artie can attack people and get away with it.
And we all, thank you, Rob. And we're all hypocrites on this level. Where if and I put myself in this category. If we're mad at somebody for something that Howard clearly does himself, we won't yell at Howard about it. We'll yell at the other person about it because that's it. I mean, that's just how it is. That was the point I was trying to make with me spilling the high C, that, there's times where you've been mad that you're picking up Howard's toothpicks and shit. You could have easily said that to him, but you're not, because, we all do the same thing. And that misdirected anger, I think, creates a lot of frustration. And then when there's someone you feel it's all right to yell at that isn't Howard, you just go crazy, because we get nuts. I don't know.
I mean, it's almost like the banking crisis now, where these CEOs are still taking $100 million bonuses. Meanwhile, they drove the company to the ground. And it's a little, not that you're driving this company to the ground. I mean, it's actually good entertainment.
Somebody is.
But
I mean,
stock price. It ain't me.
By Gary's definition and by anybody's definition, you're not, certainly there's not many jobs where you can admit to having drug use and whatever and keep your job.
Right. Let me give you an example of what I just said, that we're all hypocrites. And this was me yesterday. And I might get shit from Howard about this, but I'm just going to say it because it's a great example of what I was just saying, and I'm at fault with it. When he was saying, who do we have in, and he said, David Brenner.
Yes.
And Brenner's going, for years, David Brenner lied about his age, and we're all going, we all knew you were lying about your age. Gary's caps. Gary said, who told you I wear caps? Gary, everyone knows you wear caps. I felt like saying before Brenner came in, like, look, who didn't know Howard got a nose job? I mean, that's the most obvious nose job in the history. Did you ever look at his schnoz on some of those fucking Channel 9 shows? There's a hook in the fucking
John Hine masturbates.
I mean, listen, as a fan, okay, as a fan, when I came in here and met Howard, I'm like, my God, that's a nose job. I mean,
wonderful nose job.
I can remember being at Dag Hammarskjöld Plaza. I was 2 feet from the guy. His nose was extraordinary. You could have caught fish with the fucking thing. And and look, he's a guy who, like all of us, has some vanity. He got some money, and it's a great nose job. His nose, he looks like a shiksa, for Christ's sake. But I felt like saying that, and I think that would have been funny to say, but I didn't have the balls to say it. I thought he'd get mad at me, and I didn't say it there, but I said it here, and we'll play it Monday.
And Garrett, based on what Artie just said, when you guys think Artie lies about the drugs, and then you extrapolate it to Artie lies about everything, when Howard kept that quiet.
No,
that's not what we said, or Gary
this
said.
This is what happens, Benji. That's not what anybody said.
Yeah.
Nobody said Artie lies about everything. They said we're not sure what to believe, which is a huge difference.
You said You said yesterday Artie has no credibility.
No, but no. What
I
happened
said he
was
has low
what happened was.
credibility.
This is a situation where Gary might have not realized. We just replayed it, and Gary said that exact thing.
I did, and it's not what I meant. What I meant was I didn't mean that Artie lies about everything,
and that's what I got
meant.
Mad at.
But what I do mean is that everything that Artie says could be questioned.
Right.
But so what I just said, when Artie just brought up about the nose thing, Howard lied about that for years. Does that make you question everything he said?
I know. You know what? That's an excellent point. Howard told us all, I've never had plastic surgery.
This goes back to your example.
And Robin was the best, because when the revelations came out, she was like, your revelation is not that you had a fucking nose job. Because she knew. Of course she knew.
It's not just one lie. If Howard lied about the nose job, and that was the end of it, that's one thing. If you then ask
think he lies
Howard,
about anything else?
Howard, did you get your face pulled back? And he said no repeatedly for 3 months. And then he comes out, you know what, I did get my face pulled back.
He said no repeatedly for 7 years.
About what?
His plastic surgery.
What nose job? That's what we're talking about. I'm
but
talking
every
about
time he came up, anything in that area.
Yeah,
I will never get married.
For 7 years.
I will never get
Well, that wasn't a lie. That
wasn't a lie.
That's life. But for 7 years, he told a direct lie. Why? Because it would have affected him in a negative way. You know how many phone callers in the 4 years I was at regular radio called and said, you've had plastic surgery? And he went, no. That's a lie. That's a lie that's helping yourself.
Artie, when he got that, my mom saw him on TV. My mom calls me, goes, Howard got a nose job. That like a week later, I go, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm glad he did. He looks good. Howard has a look now that he developed. But quite frankly, of course, I need work. I need a few chins taken off.
All right, well, now, if there's a consensus then that there is artistic license on this show, and that everybody
Howard
lies
lying
to some
about his
degree.
nose job is not artistic license.
But I mean, look, Lucy.
That's a lie.
Lucy pretends to have a mustache so she can be in the show. It's comedy. People lie. It becomes funny.
Lucy
I mean,
didn't have a real mustache.
No. See, the thing is, she wanted. To, no, the point is, then, Gary, you have to look at you look at your anger then and say, okay, what are the options for this anger then? It's not that, it's not that Artie is fucking up the show in your eyes. It's not that he's not working as hard as you, which leaves the options of. You care about him a lot, and you're so worried that you're actually getting angry because you can't control it, or you feel like it's bad for the radio show.
No, it's not bad for the radio.
Right,
So then it's
that's
that you
where
care
you're
about.
Not bad for
That's
the
where you're
radio.
conflicted about it. You're like, do I let this guy who I really think is falling apart keep doing this because it's good for the show, or do I personally go and say, look, you got to go to rehab, which may not be as entertaining, but personally helps him. So that's got to be something you battle in your head all the time.
I'll tell you right up front, and Howard will back me up on this. A year ago, if I were the one making the decision, I would have made you go to rehab. Right. And Howard has even said, when Howard says that I've had those conversations with him, they're not like, fuck Artie. They're like, I'm worried about Artie.
Gary, I never thought they were like, fuck Artie.
No, but
I know that, man.
But
I know.
I've had probably a half a dozen times in the last year, I go, dude, I am really worried about Artie. I think he's in a bad fucking place, and maybe we should do something. Howard's like, do what? He comes to work when he's supposed to come to work. Why is it my place to tell him what to do?
And you've never been angry at Artie that he's missed work. I mean, you've been concerned about it, and we speculated on the show, but there's no anger like, oh, he's at work, we're at work, and he's not. No,
I know what you're saying, but I know. But what he said before, he said that you feel I disrespected the show. That to me indicates a little hostility. And look, you should have it. I'm not saying you're wrong for that.
Ralph, hold on. Mark in North Carolina, you're on the wrap-up show. Mark, are you there?
Yes. Good morning, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Good morning.
Hey, first off, everyone loves Artie. I love you, Artie. Big thing for me, two things I noticed from a fan's perspective. Number one, when Artie gets really mad with anybody, with Teddy, and today with Gary, he brought up the money situation. And when Artie really hits that boiling point before he throws something, it tends to be about money. And I think, obviously, when Artie first got on board, he didn't think he should make as much as Gary. But after all these years and all his success, there still seems to be something he pokes fun at with Gary. I don't think it's a situation where he's going after Achilles' heel, like with the whole Afghanistan trip. I think there is some truth to that. And secondly, for Gary, my only thing with Artie missing time, I believe it's with Howard as well. It's on Howard, but why don't we have someone to fill in whenever he's out? And I'll listen to that. Thank you.
All right, thanks for your call, then.
Well,
Mark.
I'll answer the back end of it. I think that when Artie's out, I don't think Howard feels a need to fill the spot. I think it's just like when Artie's here, he's here, and when he's not, he's not. And it's also not like I have a guy who lives around the corner that I'll call when Artie says he's not coming in.
The show was number one and the greatest show ever when I grew up, and no one talked but Howard and Robin 90% of the time. The show would be fine, but it's not my decision. You could have any, people could sit in there. And does that worry me? Yeah, it might worry me a little bit, but I don't think. You see, you got to realize if Howard's having some stranger in there, and I get what he's talking about, he's got to. He's going to feel the necessity to interview that person, to pay attention to them, to learn about them, and he doesn't want to do that. That takes away from the show. It's annoying, I would assume.
And Artie, do you always go to the money before throwing something? Was that caller right in speculating on that?
The one time that I've thrown something, or the two times, did I go to money right before I threw something at Sal? No. Well, he's 50-50.
But that was a weird shot you took at me this morning.
Yeah. Well, look,
because then I don't. Here's the funny thing, Artie. I swear on the life of my children, I don't know how much money you make. I don't know that.
But I know how much you make because of a mistake here.
But I don't know that you know that. I know you think you know
Let's
it.
write down how much we make.
Yeah.
It's a mistake how much Gary makes?
I make $50,000 less than you a year. So now you know.
But I don't know that. I know that you just said that.
I did the math because I know what you made.
And this isn't drug related, so you
I
can
make
believe
$50,000 less a year.
I genuinely don't know the answer.
Although I was on drugs looking at your chest. All right, I got to get out of here. I got to go see the bookie.
Well, I mean, the money thing always comes up. Like, I've been to therapy.
But it's not an
a
issue
few
for
times.
me, but apparently
I'm saying
if
for
I make
Artie,
more than Artie, then it shouldn't be.
If his identity is, like I said, so much in your career, that money represents everything you've given up. Happiness, personal life, relationships. So when it gets fucked with, it's a lightning rod.
Listen, I've said this before. If I could make the money I make on the road, I might be bitching about money here. But you know what? The fact of the matter is, I choose to do the road a lot and take that schedule because honestly, out of respect for Howard, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy bitching about money.
Could you make the money on the road that you make if you weren't here?
No, absolutely not.
Or could you have gotten the book deal if you weren't here?
No
I mean,
way.
you could get
No,
the book
no,
deal.
look, that's not what I just said. That's not what I just said.
No, but I'm saying that you make money here, but also
no way,
because
nothing.
You're here.
Listen. I think it's even worse than that. I'd be fucking driving a cab if it wasn't for this show again.
No, you wouldn't be driving a cab.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying that the fact of the matter is, I do have to fly to St. Louis one weekend, and I do that because
But define have to. Do you have
to? Okay, would you do what I do if it meant quadrupling your paycheck? Quadrupling your paycheck.
I would, but if I got to the point where
that's what I mean.
If I got to the point where it was making me miserable, which it clearly does make you miserable.
I'd be miserable without it.
I might rethink it.
I might as well be miserable. I might as well be miserable in Phoenix.
I'll give you a perfect example. I could.
Look at that nose job.
Oh, no. He's got to get in. Howard's outside the window right now looking at us. You know what it's like? It's like a kid with an ant farm and just watching his ants fighting.
All right. Artie, can I just say one thing?
He wasn't listening to this, was he?
No.
I'm going to deal with that Monday.
I'll
be fucking fired Monday.
If I wanted to, I could continue to do personal appearances and probably make more than I did when I was at K-Rock.
Yeah, but
I would rather
quadruple your fucking... No. I'm talking about,
serious money.
I mean, God, we're talking life-changing money. That's why I feel I have to.
Right, but the flip side of it is what's also changing your life is how much it fucking bothers you.
All right, but what if I know I'd be miserable anyway sitting at home?
Then you should just go and do the gig.
Well, that's the thing. That's the problem. I'm miserable. I can't fucking... Sirius owes me some money here. That's what I'm saying.
Do you feel any better after that conversation, Gary?
I feel physically exhausted, and I felt that way after this morning. It's physically exhausting, even though it's only words. I don't know. I mean, Artie and I came to sort of, I guess, an uneasy truce. But if Artie wasn't here, I would have come in and I would have said, is Artie dead to me? Well, of course not. I'm going to deal with Artie all the time. But I don't know that we fully made up. Howard said we made up this morning. What I hope will happen is we'll just, try to start over again.
You looked like you were seriously. I know you looked like you were about to cry. Like
no, I wasn't about to cry. No.
To kill you.
Well,
yeah, right.
Well, what's left unresolved to you? Like, in what way can you make this right?
I think that what we finally came to here is that we both agree to disagree. He says, not telling the truth because he's protecting himself. I should understand all the levels of it. I'm saying I shouldn't. We sort of come to that agreement now, and I now will look at things in a different way when we talk.
And you won't be calling him a liar on the wrap-up show again.
No, not unless he's here.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I want to get a couple calls in real quick. Tim in Pennsylvania, real quick. You're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, hey, guys. It seems to me, just listening to all this back and forth between Gary and Artie over the past months and whatever, that Gary just seems so jealous of the leniency that Artie gets because Gary's just been under Howard's boot for so long and he never got cut a break.
That's not true. I'm not jealous of the leniency. There's just the rules have always been the same for everyone here, more or less, until Artie, when it comes to the whole be at work, be on time thing.
Leonard in Texas, you're on the wrap-up show.
Well, good morning, guys.
Hey, Leonard.
I got an answer to Artie's riddle. So, Gary, the answer you should have given him when he was saying, who do you fire, the one that's a bad writer or the one that has bad attendance? The answer is you fire both based on performance issues, and you hire somebody that is a good writer and dependable. It's hard to do that with a word manipulator like Artie. That's an addict's trait. But that's the answer. You fire them both.
Yeah, it's not always that easy, and sometimes you do put up with bad behavior for a period of time if it's getting you what you need.
John in L.A., you've got the last call on the wrap-up show.
Yeah. I just want to say it was pretty shitty what Gary was warning Howard that Artie would turn on him. I don't, it just wasn't right for him to, say that. I think, Gary, you're just a big lip, giant tooth, smelly 8-man motherfucker. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
movie collection.
Have me do. I think it's going to be something to do with music trivia, maybe Brady Bunch trivia, and then hopefully he won't ask me to spin the wheel of sex. It should be interesting.
So, John, you nervous at all?
Only because I have no idea where it's going.
It can go anywhere with Howard, right?
Yeah.
So what's your special talent?
I have a Rolodex of useless knowledge in my head that'll never come in handy in real life. Anything from music to movies to dates, facts, figures, trivia, all that stuff.
And the guys are going to try to stump you today?
I think they're going to take some calls so we can see if anybody has less of a life than I did as a kid growing up.
All right, man. Well, good luck in that
Thanks.
today.
Here's John Zellner. He's Senior VP of Music Programming at SiriusXM. Gary said to me he was in the halls. He's walking around, and Harvey Leeds goes, hey, you got to meet this guy. Tell him when you were born. And he tells him, boom, the guy knows right away to hit record. And then the guy says to him, that's not even my real skill. My real skill is I can answer any Brady Bunch question.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, John.
Hey, how you doing?
Unfortunately, I don't know anything about the Brady Bunch, but I could probably research and get a bunch of questions.
Okay.
I know a little bit about it. And I'm not like the Honeymooners or the Odd Couple, but I know some Brady.
I got some questions. You know who's supposedly a Brady Bunch? Hey, John.
Who's that? Hey.
Scott DePace is supposedly a Brady Bunch expert.
Really? Oh, what a fruit.
That's what someone told me.
That was a great show. Come on.
Yeah, but why would you learn that before the Honeymooners?
Because I wasn't alive in the 50s.
Gary
neither was I, dude. It was on every fucking night.
Gary told me that you even knew the name you knew Sam the Butcher's last name.
Yeah.
Because that's never been mentioned in a show.
One episode.
It was on the architectural papers because the maid was building a house or something. And
No, he was redoing the butcher shop, and Alice thought he was going to propose to him.
Right.
So the thing was, they were in the den, and the thing fell off, and it said Sam Franklin on it. It's the only time that you knew.
Yeah, Franklin.
Sam Franklin.
When you get,
how do you become such an obsessed fan that you would know that?
I have no idea. I was in the Brady Bunch fan club. At the same time, I was in the Kiss Army, so I was kind of a confused child.
Were you the president of the?
No.
Fred, what year? Give me the date and year you were born. He'll tell you.
7/9/55.
I can't start in 55. I do 56.
I know. I bet
I told you he wouldn't know mine.
I bet he'll know
Wait
mine.
a second.
I know yours.
But this is what Will said about you. He said,
yours is a Rosemary Clooney song. I know that because I looked it up.
But Gary's been screaming about how great you are, and Will said, "Hey, I was on the phone with this guy, and every time I ask him, he goes, I can't do that."
I bet he'll know mine.
I started in 56.
All right, do ours.
I bet he'll know mine.
What is it?
October 11th, 1967.
So 1067 was Aquarius. Let the sun shine in. Yeah.
There you go.
Let the sun shine in.
Yeah,
Aquarius.
Fifth Dimension.
Fifth Dimension.
Yeah.
Summer of Love is when I was born.
Right.
You know what's you know what's cool about your skill?
What's that?
We don't even know if you're right.
That's right.
Well, that's like I have a similar thing where if you from the last half of this century, from 49 to now,
Right.
you give me a year, I'll give you the two teams in the World Series and who won.
1983.
In 1983, the Orioles beat the Phillies.
Wow. Now, how do you learn something like that?
You know what, Howard? It's like he's saying. For some reason, I know. Like, I haven't seen the Honeymooners in a long time, but when I see an episode, I can do it verbatim. It's like locked into my head.
And you didn't try this; it just happened.
I didn't try to. I don't know. And I wasn't born in 1949. I used to read books about baseball.
Wow, you retain the information. It's unbelievable.
From 49 till now, and a lot of time, and that happened to be in 5 games. In a lot of years, I could tell you how many games.
Wow. So 52.
52. The Yankees beat the Dodgers.
Wow.
And how many games?
Probably 7 games.
Wow. I have like a weird little skill, actually. Name any year, and I'll tell you the following year. So, for example, Fred, what year were you born?
1955.
That would be 56.
That's awesome.
You're right, sir.
You know what, Benji? What about you? When were you born?
When were you born?
71.
No, you weren't. But anyway.
What week?
Give me a birthday.
What's that?
71. It's 9/24/71.
9/24/71
was Black and White 3 Dog Night. That's a good one.
3 Dog Night, Black and White.
That's a good one.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wonder if we could check that.
You go to the Joel Whitburn site. It's all over.
Will, what was your birthday?
2/15/78.
You're the one that I want from Greece, from John Travolta.
Wow.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's funny when people know shit
Were
like
you
that.
ever?
Now
What, Will?
That's a different answer than he gave me yesterday.
That's not true.
Johnny Mathis.
Is it?
Johnny Mathis wasn't on the charts. in
No,
78.
Too Much, Too Little, Too Late was, but it was the month after.
Oh, so you were wrong yesterday.
I guess so. It's a mess in there. It's a Rolodex of useless knowledge.
I'm trying to think of a good Brady Bunch one.
Here, I got some off the internet. I'll ask you some Brady Bunch stuff.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, first I'll let you do Jeff the drunk. He's very anxious. Jeff, go ahead. What's your birthday?
Yeah, can you do my date?
Sure. Do you actually know the answer, Jeff, or you don't?
No, I don't.
All right, go ahead. What's your birthday?
5267.
Something stupid. Frank and Nancy Sinatra, 5267.
Something stupid.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you
very
go. It
good.
fits.
It's appropriate.
All
right, Jeff. Thank you.
Something stupid. That's my theme song. That's great. That's something lazy.
Scott, are you a Brady Bunch fan?
It's just something at college.
You're
we used
a
to do
goof.
For a drinking game, you asshole.
Oh, just drink.
It's a drinking game.
Just drink is right. What do you
drink,
need a game
you
for?
fag.
What do you need a game to drink? I just drink.
You would get really
What
drunk.
was Sam's last name?
All right, wait, Scott. Scott, ask a question.
All right. What was the mascot for the
Raquel, the goat.
Raquel, the goat.
That was Raquel.
Drink.
Okay.
Saved him in his bedroom, and the goat went, and Carol was showing the house, and
So that means Scott has
and
to
then the
drink.
hilarity.
What was the
ensued
name
after
of the
that.
cat that Bobby saved?
Oh, Pandora.
Oh, got it.
What was the name
it
of
was
the first?
Millicent. In that episode, remember, he was in the burned out house, and Millicent played by who?
Jeez.
Melissa Sue Anderson from Little House on the Prairie.
You got to drink, Scott.
stuff.
Every time you get one wrong, you have to put an ugly shirt
Also
on.
the first girl that Bobby kissed.
What a punishment. You have to drink.
Yeah. Every time you get one wrong, you have to put an ugly shirt on.
Let's see you have.
No, that's a good question. The Pandora one. Most people don't know
Scott,
that.
here's
That's
one.
good.
What's the name of the first guy you fucked?
All right, wait. What was the name of the detergent that you did the commercial for?
Oh, well, there was Safe and Best. There were two, actually.
Good. Let's get back to the World Series shit. Something for the guys.
All right.
Go get a cupcake, Artie.
What was the
that's
name?
good stuff. That's impressive. Though,
I got
that
a
you
couple
knew.
for you.
All right.
We got off the internet.
Okay.
What was the name of Jan's imaginary boyfriend?
Oh, Glass.
George
Philip-
Glass.
George Glass.
George
thank you.
Glass. I knew
Yeah,
that.
How do
that's
you
a good
know
one.
that?
I'll tell you what. When he said, I happen to see that guy.
Oh, fan.
Good one, right?
Let me tell you something. I don't consider myself an expert, but George Glass.
George Glass.
She looks at the glass and she thinks of it.
Right.
Yeah.
What was the name of Cindy's favorite doll, which Bobby
Kitty Carryall.
Wow.
I knew that too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's an easy one.
Jeez, I don't know any of these. I'm so
easy
proud of myself.
I don't remember.
Maybe I should
one
take more
episode
time
of
to
the
answer
Brady
it. I'm
Bunch.
looking.
You
I feel
guys
so
were
silly.
older.
I didn't.
I watched it, but I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I didn't retain any of it.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Go ahead, Richard.
Can I tell him my birthday real quick?
Sure, go ahead.
April 1st, 1974.
474. You ain't seen nothing yet. BTO.
Nope. Blue Suede, Hooked on a Feeling.
But was it a week after?
Uh-oh. No, it was
I'm usually
April
off by
1st.
a week or two. All right. Well, there you go. I'm wrong.
It's still impressive.
Yeah, it was close.
All right.
What was the name of the bully who teased Cindy about her list?
That was Buddy Hinton.
Buddy Hinton.
Wow.
And Peter knocks him
Can
out.
I yell out? I knew
All right, I'll ask you first, Scott. We'll see how you do. All right. Carol Brady had a boyfriend in college who came to visit her. What was his name?
Tank.
Very good.
All
He's
right.
good.
All right.
Jeez,
I'm
who
impressed.
knew we had him back there?
Right?
Being
You don't need
able
me.
to
I
do
can just
this
go home
all
now.
All right,
along.
I'm going to skip to the hard ones. You ready?
All right.
All right. What is the name of the dentist that Marsha swore she'd marry one day?
Oh, jeez.
All right. Now,
I don't
wait a
got
second.
it.
Can you answer this one? What was Tank's last name? Remember? It was Tank Gates.
No.
Right,
I
wasn't
didn't know that.
Do you know this
So-
one, dude?
I don't know. Who's the
Dr.
dentist?
Vogel. Right?
That's right.
Vogel.
Dr. Vogel.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right, remember?
drink. I'll drink.
Remember Mrs. It was Mrs. Marcia Dentist, and she envisions them getting married. And
How many times did you watch each episode to get this good?
Friday night, 8 o'clock. It was just like clockwork every
Something
week.
you'd watch all the
Had
time.
no life.
And
yeah.
you saw the reruns and everything.
Of course, sure.
All right, here, I'll ask Scott first. What was the name of the quarterback who dated Marsha in order to steal Greg's playbook for the big game?
Phil Packer?
Warren Mulaney. He's at the top of my crumb list, the bottom of my crumb list, and every crumb in between.
Who's Phil Packer?
It says here Jerry Rogers.
Fudge Packer, actually.
Yeah, Phil Packer's the
No,
name of
Warren-
the dude you dated.
It says you're both wrong.
No, that was something.
Jerry Rogers.
Was it?
I don't know.
Warren
No, I
Mulaney.
remember the episode.
Okay.
All right. Greg and his teammates steal the rival school mascot. Oh, he did that one.
Yeah, Raquel.
Okay. Who played the role of the minister who married Carol and Mike Brady?
Oh, Jesus. I don't know that.
Who played the role?
I don't know.
Yeah,
you
that's
don't know
not
the
a
First
real-
episode.
All right, forget that
it's
one.
horrible.
When did
Oh, the first episode? Wait. Is it
I can picture the guy. I don't know his name.
Is it Artie Johnson?
Nope.
No.
Dabbs Greer.
Oh, forget it.
I wouldn't know that.
All right. Okay. When did the first episode? Who gives a shit about
1969.
that? That is correct. Wow.
Name 3 celebrity athletes who were on the show.
Oh, that's good. Joe Namath, Wes Parker, and well, who would a third one be?
Deacon Jones.
Oh, Deacon Jones. That's right. Yeah, Deacon Jones. That's good. And Don Drysdale. That's right. Yeah.
Wes Parker was the first baseman for the Dodgers, right?
All right, here's a tough one.
Asshole.
What is the name of the man who Alice dated other than Sam the Butcher?
Oh, the guy, Mark Millard.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Wow. Impressive.
Well, you're not so impressive, Scott.
Is there a way to make money with this information?
Absolutely not. Not a chance.
All right, you want to go to ridiculously hard category?
Wait, can I throw one out there?
Throw it out.
What was in the game show that Cindy was playing? What was the answer that everyone knew?
Oh, Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge. Sure. Yeah.
When they go to Hawaii,
Yeah.
Taboo.
The taboo
It
thing.
was a 3-part episode.
Right. What was the thing that happened to Bobby?
Well, they found the tiki idol,
Right.
and it brought him bad luck. So Bobby
what was the bad luck? Yeah,
he had the thing crawling up on him, and then Alice sprained her whatever,
Right, he's right.
doing the hula thing, and then Greg wiped out surfing.
And name 2 celebrities in that episode.
Vincent Price and. Well, I don't know. Who was the other one?
The Hawaiian.
Oh, Don Ho. Don Ho. Sure. Yeah, very
He ain't a celebrity.
Don Ho. Marginal celebrity.
What is it about the Brady Bunch, do you think, that really attracted you to the show? I mean, you have to admit it's a dumb kind of show, but why did you love it so much?
I wanted to be one of the, part of the family. I was an only child, so I was lonely, I think.
It's the ideal. You know what? It's almost like why people liked Friends. I think like you wanted to be. I think a kid wanted to be in that family because it was the ideal family, and I think a bunch of people.
You wanted to be in that family too?
I mean, as a kid, they were perfect. You know, like you went to the old man, and if you had a problem, he told you what to do. And at the end of the episode, everything was fine.
All problems were solved in 22
Do you think
minutes.
if you had grown up in the Brady Bunch that you would be a heroin addict? No way.
I think I'd be a worse heroin addict.
Look, didn't Marsha become a heroin addict?
She did. She dealt with coke.
You said you had a
They all
question?
did.
No.
I have other ones.
Here's a ridiculously hard one.
All right, let me try.
What is Mike Brady's middle name?
Michael Paul.
Right,
Yeah.
Paul.
That's ridiculous.
These are ridiculously hard.
But look at this guy's an expert. All right, you ready?
And you only know that in the first episode where they do the vows.
These are ridiculously hard. In the flying saucer episode,
Oh, boy.
what is the name of the planet that the aliens come from?
That's tough. I don't know. That's a weird one.
But
That
that's
was-
a good one.
That was toward the
why
end. Yeah, I know. It was.
Why wouldn't you remember that?
I don't know.
It's from Kaplutus.
Kaplutus. That's right. I knew that. Yeah, I knew it now.
All right.
Yeah.
There's subtle shit like when you get into like I get into honeymooners trivia with my cousin, and he'll ask you shit like the episode where they get a maid. What's the name of the maid agency? And you have to read it backwards on the door.
Oh, that's good.
Like I mean, shit like that.
Here, if you're the senior VP of programming at Sirius, what is Channel 111?
Yeah,
You know that?
I oversee the music channels. Just the music
all right,
channels.
all right.
That's the
What is
Brady Bunch channel.
What is
Is it the Brady Bunch
channel?
channel?
What is Channel 37?
Well, channel 37 on XM, there isn't one.
What about Sirius?
I should know that.
You should. See, this is what I'm
What
saying.
is Channel 9?
This is why the companies
Channel
can go
9 is
bankrupt.
90s on 9.
Yeah. This is why the company can go bankrupt.
That's an easy one.
He knows the Bradys. and
Everyone's
not
Well,
busy
the
with the
37
Bradys.
was the strobe. Actually, 37 is now dark, but that's all right.
What was Aunt Jenny's secretary's name?
Oh, boy. Played by Imogene Coca. God. Oh, man. Do you remember that one? Remember she comes in and Jan has the photo of her
Right.
as a
She thought
kid
she
and
was
she
gonna
looks
be
just
ugly,
like
right?
her. I'm going to be
Yeah.
ugly. And Aunt Jenny was talking to her secretary. I
Her
forget.
name is Hazel.
Hazel.
These
Very
are
good.
ridiculously
Yeah.
hard.
How about this? I got a good one. I got a good one.
Yeah.
How many kids were in Alice the maid's family when she grew up? There's a way you should know this.
Well, I know that.
Well, she was
is
a
the
middle
sister.
child also. She was a middle sister, so probably
That
3.
wasn't
Right.
the...
Yeah.
That's the answer.
Because
Three.
she and Jan had this thing.
Right.
How about one for Artie? How did Mr. Brady prove the court case when that guy?
Oh, Jackie Coogan, because he
Hold on,
dropped
hold
the
on,
book.
I don't know. Why would you ask me? I'm not the
Well, you
expert.
said this was a great one.
No,
All right,
he
go ahead.
dropped the book, and Jackie Coogan turned his head around, and obviously he didn't break his neck.
Yeah, the guy said he had whiplash.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
So
I
he's wearing
remember
the-
that. I
wearing the
remember
thing
that.
right
But
to-
Scott looking to be like he's looking to look impressive, so he asked me. This guy's answering every fucking
Why is he competing with you?
I knew this was too easy for him.
All right, one last one because this is creeping me out.
All right, go ahead.
All right, here we go. What was the boy's name who plays Romeo in the Romeo and Juliet episode?
Oh, jeez.
See, these are ridiculously hard.
No, that's a good
That's
one. I know
Faggy
it.
McButtfuck, right?
Faggy McButtfuck is right.
That's my next answer.
He's right.
I forget. I don't know that one.
The
That's
guy's name is Harold.
tough. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
What did Peter say in the play? What was the big
Hark,
line?
who goes there?
No, wasn't it? You got to pay the rent or something like that?
No, it was Hark. Remember, he had 2 lines in the thing. And,
Well, there's a lot of
And
places
Peter
they
said
do.
Hark before Jan said who goes. Anyway,
All right.
You got to pay the rent.
What was the
You're
name?
thinking of good times.
All right, here's a good one. What was the name of the doctor that gave Jan the abortion?
How about what cast member thought the show was too gay to be on?
It's Robert Reed. He
Yeah,
didn't
the
even
gay
appear
guy.
in the last episode.
That is right.
Yeah, he didn't show up.
All right.
It's good
Oh,
stuff.
how about
What?
Oliver's 2 brothers?
Oliver's 2 brothers.
Yeah. Well, they were
It was the Kelly's
adopted.
kids, but they weren't his brothers.
They
though.
were adopted kids, but
Yeah,
remember the 2?
played by Robbie Rist, but it was Pete and who was the other kid? Mike and Pete.
No,
Mike
it was Dwayne.
Oh, Dwayne and Steve. Dwayne and Steve. Right.
According to
All right,
They weren't Oliver's cousins, though. They
Name
were
the
just-
person in this room who used to work for Showbiz Pizza and was Employee of the Month.
according to John Hines' book, when did the Brady Bunch jump the shark?
Probably in the Hawaii episode, 72.
No, I think it's when Oliver.
Oh, that's
came
when
out.
Oliver joined?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Gary, what do you want?
No, actually, one of his other talents is if you name a song, like probably from like what 70 to like 90.
Yeah, I can give you the intro time.
He tells you you name a song, he'll tell you the band, the label, and the intro time.
Were you a DJ? Is that one?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. From the 70s to the 90s. Wind Cries Mary, Jimi Hendrix.
Okay, there was no intro because again, it has to be like at a top, at a pop song.
Forget
when you're
it.
talking up the
Too many
intros.
rules. Too many rules.
Yeah.
How about intros? How about intros? Derek and the Dominoes, Layla.
Well, that's a long intro.
Well, like Baker Street.
Well, Baker Street is like 16 seconds until the post, and then it's like 32 seconds if you talk up the whole thing. So it's 1978. Jerry Rafferty, City to City was the album.
Very nice. All
there
right,
you
listen.
go. Anyway.
I'm glad I met you. I don't know why, but I'm glad I met you. I'm sure somebody appreciates all of this.
I'm sure not.
Here's a guy, Eddie, has a question for you. Go ahead, for Ed.
Hello, let me turn off my speakerphone. July 8th, 1976.
Silly love songs, Wings.
76, the Reds beat the Yankees in 4
That's
games.
And he was the only band to top Billboard top 5, all 5 of them.
Who was the only band to do what?
To have all top 5 positions on Billboard.
At the same time?
Yeah.
The Beatles.
Yes.
Yeah, 64.
that had
That's
to be
easy.
The answer is always the Beatles.
Yeah, I mean, for that's
I
all
could've
5
got that.
positions. It's got to be the Beatles.
Hey, CWB, what's up?
Yo, sportsman, got tattoo. I got an idea if we can liven up this little game. The loser has to take Richard's balls for the face.
Yeah, John has to get teabagged if he doesn't get the right answer.
Well, the loser's Scott, so get in here.
All right, listen, John Zellner is Senior VP of Music Programming at SiriusXM. He's in charge of all the music. What do you do all day? What do? You oversee everybody?
Work with the programmers and the music directors and the jocks and all
You're
that.
doing a good job, man.
Thanks, man.
Music sounds real good.
Thanks.
You know, in fact, I know Mel right now was listening to this, and he's interviewing for your position
Oh,
upstairs.
perfect.
Yeah. He's so impressed. Who
Where
is
does
this
he
guy?
hide that we never see him?
Yeah, where are you? Where are you located?
I'm in D.C., but I'm here like
okay.
2 days a week.
I
so.
see.
So what happens if XM and Sirius actually combine all the music channels?
Well, we did already.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh, so your job's
Last
safe.
November.
Okay.
I guess it's safe. I don't know.
Cool.
He commutes from D.C. He works out of D.C.
After today, I don't know.
All right, John, thanks.
Okay, buddy.
All right, John Zellner. You want to date Robin?
Oh, please.
Why? You don't want to go out with this guy? You married?
What, I'm going to sit there and talk Brady Bunch all night?
You married?
You married, John?
Yes. Yeah.
How
You want to date Robin? Sure. Yeah, sure. He'll date
He'll
you.
date even.
Have you ever gone out with a married guy?
Oh, a long time ago. I
Yeah.
don't do that anymore.
Ah, come on.
John, what year were you born?
65.
65?
Leave it alone.
He can't get
Marty
out of
can't
here
get enough of this.
now.
But
He
yeah,
wants to play some more.
he's 65, so yeah. What do you want to know?
Just saying, Dodgers beat the Twins.
Oh, okay.
All right, good.
I got you, babe. Sonny and Cher, number 1.
Thanks, John.
All right. See you.
Good guy. It's fun to meet the people who work behind the
Yes.
scenes.
So there's a guy who was in radio as a DJ and made something out of himself.
Sure, look what he did.
Brady Bunch.
What
Well, that's-
useless information. But
I
it's
mean-
impressive. I mean, to have that kind
to
of
have
mind.
that mind, but
I'm the same exact way, but it's completely useless shit.
want to learn something that would be useful to
I think you have to be smart, though, even to retain that information.
But wouldn't you be smarter if you put it to some good use, like something that would get you somewhere if you knew it that off the cuff?
I mean, if you're going to ask my opinion, I'd say it's a very dopey way to use a good brain.
The only way that me memorizing shit, the only way I ever used it wasn't here. talking in these conversations.
Well, it worked out for you.
But with your knowledge, like if you had become a sportscaster, that might have been.
That would help,
yeah.
definitely.
John, that was pretty impressive, man.
It was fun.
I don't know, they weren't too impressed with the birthday thing.
Yeah, you know what? I could be wrong by a few weeks. It's kind of, it gets shady after a while. I'm not as young as I used to be.
But what do you think about our director, Scott DePace's knowledge of...
He was good. Very impressive.
Really?
He's almost as much of a geek as I am. Yeah. Yeah. He probably has a little bit more of a life, or had more of a life back then. I didn't, I didn't do a lot of drugs. I was just watching the Brady Bunch, I guess, as a kid. So.
But all this knowledge that you have, you said it's pretty much good for nothing?
It's good for nothing. It means nothing. Yeah.
But you had a good time.
It's a good way to kill time.
But you had a good time today, though,
Absolutely. No question.
All right. Thanks for stopping by.
Sure
dude.
thing. Anytime.
Good morning, everybody. What's happening? Yeah. Got an exciting show for you today. By the way, stopping by on the show today is Joe Frazier, one of my heroes, who I believe was a great world champion of boxing, who was 10 times more talented in the ring than Muhammad Ali, and 10 times the man Muhammad Ali was. That if people who are boxing fans or just fans of great iconic heroes, the true hero of that era was Joe Frazier, not Muhammad Ali.
Start that again.
Well, I think you really need to watch a special that's going. In fact, that's why Joe's here. HBO has commemorated the Thriller in Manila, which I know.
I saw that promo.
It's a fantastic special, and what you begin to learn is that Muhammad Ali was a monster. That. Well, let me tell you about it. I know you can't believe it, but the real champion was Joe Frazier, and the real people's champion. Don't forget, Joe Frazier was a man of the people. Grew up on a farm, worked farm life his whole life. Muhammad Ali worked at one thing: being Muhammad Ali. Never held a job except being Muhammad Ali. And when it came, hold on, when it came to fighting, he called Joe. He did the worst thing you could do to another black man. He said that Joe was a race traitor. He said that Joe was a gorilla. He was ugly. He was too black. And he said he was a traitor to his own people. And Joe Frazier was a guy who was just boxing. He was working his way like any other man, trying to find his way in life and make a living. Muhammad Ali went and spoke before the Ku Klux Klan. He went and, if you can believe this, spoke at a Klan rally and said to them that he wanted to see the races separate, just like the Klan, that he approved of the Klan and palled around with the Klan. The very same Ku Klux Klan that was tying a noose around his brothers' necks and lynching and burning crosses. He sat there.
Well, I think that you're not looking at it in a certain context. You're looking at it as a white man.
Look at it as a black woman.
No, but I'm looking at it as a person who grew up in a confused society.
What Ali did to Joe Frazier was worse than a lynching.
Did he call him Cassius Clay before Muhammad turned on him like this? You can't answer that question.
I think, yes. No, you have to watch the special. I can't answer the question.
Okay.
The fact of the matter is that Muhammad Ali was beating up Joe Frazier so badly that his own people, black people, would boo him and shun him. And, I mean, what did he have?
You're not answering my question.
In the verbal war, he went Cassius Clay. Big deal. He didn't call him a gorilla.
That was the thing that he got really upset about. You got to know what upsets people.
He sat and held a rubber gorilla in front of Joe's face. And white people loved it, by the way. For years, dark-skinned black men were, ugly and disgusting, and Cassius Clay went right into it on him.
Excuse me, you act as if Cassius Clay was enlightened.
Cassius Clay did terrible things to Joe Frazier, race baiting.
Cassius Clay did the same things that black people are doing to each other today.
I'm talking about Cassius Clay, your hero.
Today. And
Joe
I
Frazier.
Never said he was perfect.
Joe Frazier was a better fighter.
He was not a better fighter.
He
was not a better fighter.
He was.
How come he lost twice?
He lost once.
He lost twice.
Let me tell you something.
Hold on.
The second, you don't know anything. What is it, Gary?
Okay, he won the first fight.
That's right.
He lost the second fight.
And by the way, Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
And this fight, Robin, you know the story. Ali wasn't getting up for the 15th round. And
He wouldn't
Joe
lift.
didn't get up first. That's why the fight was lost. Joe was blind for the last 4 rounds. His eye, blind in his left eye, right eye closed.
And he had a
these
manager.
were terrible, terrible fights. But who was declared the winner of the third fight?
But I'm just saying.
That's exactly right. He was lynched. He was lynched again, Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier. Here's the proof. Forget everything else. See who's talking and who isn't. See who's walking and who
Well,
isn't.
maybe Muhammad has paid a price
He
for the
has.
way he lived his life.
Karma.
But Joe Frazier not doing all that well either.
Joe Frazier lives in Philadelphia in the gym that he trains in. He has no money. It's a very sad story.
He has no money.
You don't have a lot of money,
Oh,
no.
dear. I didn't know that. I mean, he made a lot of money.
Sure, listen. What's he doing? Who knows what he spent it on? Probably with Bernie Madoff.
Well, Ali didn't have a lot of money either at the end of all the
No.
things.
But here's the sad part about that. Muhammad Ali, they've whitewashed his image so much so that people like yourself buy into him.
Well, he did
That-
do a courageous thing, and that is why people revere him, not for who he was, but he did a courageous thing.
But so-called Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali,
You can call him that now because he can't beat you up.
let him come in here. I'll take him on.
That's right. I know you
Bring
will.
in Cassius Clay. I'll kick his ass. Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali, like you like to call him, he's a character, this guy.
He is a character.
But he got to sell the rights to his name. He got recently, I think, about $50 million to
Right.
have his estate run. And Joe Frazier's name is nothing. And Joe Frazier was a great boxer.
But you know why?
I'll buy Joe Frazier memorabilia.
But you know why? You don't buy memorabilia.
Well, if I did, I would.
You know why? Because Joe kept the fight going. He never embraced Ali. When all of that was, run over and hug him and get your
Hug
face
him.
in the pictures with him.
Hug him.
He kept that fight going.
Joe's the best. Joe said, "You don't call me those names, and I don't forgive." And I love Joe
and that's
Frazier.
been great for him.
I love Joe Frazier.
That I love Joe too.
No, you don't.
You just don't know what it is to be black.
Yeah, I do. I know
No,
better than
don't.
you.
You have no idea.
You live the life of a white woman, a white
have
princess.
what?
You live the life of a white princess.
I'm a black princess.
I'm blacker than you. Believe me, I've been the black man.
You and this documentary, you are white people analyzing black people who were raised in a racist society and driven crazy.
I'm a person.
This demonizing
Feeling for
of-
Joe Frazier.
this
You're a narcissist at a 34.
of a simple man
Oh, boy.
is ridiculous. I'm like, who are these? It's white people who did this documentary.
You have a 34 rating
It's a
as a
white
narcissist.
man who did this. I'm like, listen
I'm a
to
people
this
person.
music. Listen to what they're doing.
Yeah.
They say nothing about the context of being raised in this racist
Say
society.
what you want. I was raised in a racist society.
And
I
you
didn't
have
use
your
race.
problems, and look at what you're doing now.
No.
You're analyzing people who you can't understand.
Joe Frazier is a true champ, and he will be here today. And by the way,
Muhammad
as a
won't.
woman, Muhammad Ali will not be here. He, by the way, doesn't have anything to say. He's in La La Land.
Isn't Daniel Carver a simple man? He's simple.
I don't expect.
don't
Wait, hold it. You expect me to think Daniel Carver has a rational thought about
So you
something?
forgive Daniel Carver.
Right.
I do forgive Daniel Carver because he's out of his mind. I don't pay attention to Daniel
But I
Carver, and Daniel Carver has nothing to do with how I feel about myself.
But would you say then that goes to all people in the KKK?
Yes, they're dumb and under some delusion that I have some responsibility for how their lives are.
So Ali is dumb too.
Absolutely, he's
That's
dumb.
right. And
You
Joe Frazier is the
read what
people's
I
champion.
Say, read what I say in my book. It's not that Ali was a great man. It was that Ali was someone we could relate to. We couldn't relate to Martin Luther King. We could relate to Ali because he wasn't perfect,
So you don't.
but he was brave.
You're not angry with those guys who lynched people, are you? No, they're just dumb.
Oh, here we go.
All right,
Here
there
we
you go.
I could
I'm
be
angry.
at the entire society and the entire country. You know, when
You got the wrong hero.
When somebody raises their hand and says they've not always been proud of America, white people scream, "Whoa, you're
You-
not a patriot."
you-
Now you're using it the opposite
Joe
way.
Frazier is the people's champion. Just remember that. And rewrite your book and put Joe
Don't try to
Frazier's name.
brainwash me, hunky.
Joe Frazier, the man. And don't you even talk to Joe when he's here.
I won't talk to
Good.
Joe when he's here. Because you're going to try to rile the poor man up again.
Oh.
Let him have some peace in his
Wait
life.
till Joe gets
this
here.
This is so ridiculous. Do you know this
During
is
the interview,
same...
face the wall. Shame, the wall
How
of
dare
shame.
you. Now look at you trying to master me and tell
Your
me
master.
what to do.
Yeah, I've been trying for 20 years, and you finally wised up. You won't listen. Whatever. Anyway, so Joe will be here, and we love having him in.
And stop trying to demonize Muhammad Ali.
Oh, I'm not
He is who
demonizing
he
him.
is.
I'm
He's
demonizing
living
you.
His life, and he's suffering for whatever those crimes are that he did commit.
Thank you. Well, now you're
He
talking.
doesn't need you to be his judge, and you should feel.
I judge him.
You should feel inadequate to judge anyone during this era.
No, I'm totally
These were
adequate.
people. We were all fighting for our freedom at that time.
By the way, Robin wants you to know Hitler was just a simple artist with a
No,
dream.
Hitler was a maniac who
come on.
got
He's your hero.
control, who got control of another bunch of maniacs, and they all followed him.
So do you ever get upset at anyone's behavior or no?
Surely I get upset at the actual behavior, but you can't expect crazy people to have rational thoughts.
Your hero, Muhammad Ali,
Was a crazy person.
is the wrong
Driven
hero.
crazy by the society
No.
he was grown up.
The wrong hero. You need to
And so
worship
was
Joe Frazier.
Because for Joe to be subject to someone else calling him a gorilla is ridiculous. It shows a lack of character.
No.
Yes.
Joe had a family.
You can't. That
people.
was part of the problem.
Stop it. You've never had a national figure, a beloved national figure, sit there and ridicule
Are you kidding me? I've been called names all my life.
not on the world stage.
Absolutely, people have
Who did that?
ridiculed me.
Who's the
maligned
prominence?
me just for working with you.
Who is the prominence of Joe
How
of
about
Muhammad
the woman
Ali?
who runs Ebony magazine?
Oh,
How
I never heard of her.
Almost every black organization.
Never heard of them.
They shun me.
No.
Shun me.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
That's right.
Have you ever seen me in Ebony magazine?
Yes.
No, you haven't.
And they had you behind bars in a cage.
People have called me the same names they've called Joe.
I'm going to put you on the cover of Howard Stern's Ebony. I'm buying Ebony magazine. Look, you'll see the real hero come through those doors
I love
today.
Joe, but you can't carry on like this. It's ridiculous.
You will see the real hero.
It's ridiculous.
Right, Fred?
Unfortunately.
Who do you side with, Fred?
I think you're being overly simplistic of your evaluation.
come on.
You're talking about
He's talking to you, Rob.
They're about 3 years away from being lynched in the South. I think it was a black guy trying to wrest any sort of control for himself in the world.
I want
And
you
if
to.
that
I
meant,
want
like-
you to apologize to Joe Frazier today.
I always
But I do like Joe.
apologize to Joe.
And I
Love
think it was
Joe.
gamesmanship on Ali's part.
Absolutely. And Joe fell into the syndrome, just like George Foreman.
Well, we all can't be as strong as you. And by the way, what is it, Gary?
You know, there's one interesting part that you're leaving out of this.
This ridiculous documentary.
No, just as far as the relationship, and this is a true thing, Robin. You know, when Ali couldn't get a fight because he was out, you know, Joe Frazier went to the Pennsylvania Commission.
I know all of this.
Right, and they were in the back of a car, and Ali had no money.
Yes.
And Joe Frazier handed over
I know.
So, if you're doing that, how could you turn around and do that to Frazier?
It's simple.
It's not that
They
simple.
were raised in a society that was crazy.
excuses. That he should-
You have no idea what
It's a horrible
racism
man.
is. You have no idea what it does to people. None.
All I can
what
tell
do you think
is.
South Africa was all about? All those black people dominated by a few white people. You know why? Do you know why?
You're going to
Well,
tell
let's
me.
learn.
Because the tribes hated each other. So they couldn't unite to oust their black captors.
Okay, but if Ali hated Frazier, why did he take his money? Why was he his friend?
He was in a survival mode, obviously, all of his life.
Excuses.
See, the thing is, I don't think Ali ever hated Frazier. He was just using him. And unfortunately,
And
Frazier took the bait every goddamn time.
That's right.
No.
Joe was very
Absolutely.
naive.
So Joe's naive, but he isn't. But he didn't
He's
make
not
fun
a
of a
bad
man's
man.
race.
No, he
he's
didn't.
He's a good man, and
I
he's
think
the people's hero.
I think the pain that Joe felt
a real
was being
black man.
tricked by Ali every friggin' time.
Absolutely.
Joe and his
every
family.
time.
Muhammad was the
Part of
devil.
that, and part of that is the relationship between light-skinned black people
Hey.
and dark-skinned black people.
I've made a decision. Not only are you going to face the wall during Joe's visit, but
Fred
Fred
is
is.
gonna face
He's
the
going to
wall.
stare at you.
I said I love Joe.
No.
Are you kidding?
You're out.
See, you can't do both.
I mean, Ali-
Howard wants you to choose.
Choose,
Ali Ali even cheated the Foreman out of his championship.
Absolutely.
You ever see? There's a thing ESPN had on about like don't blame George Foreman for losing to Ali. Because Ali went there and he did some pretty amazing gamesmanship stuff.
Absolutely,
to
the
Frazier.
same
He
thing.
would want to
Same
win at any cost.
I am with the dark-skinned black man.
Well, then
There you
you're
go.
still separating the
That's
races.
right.
You're still
Me and Joe.
separating the black people from each other.
Joe told me Muhammad Ali's white.
on the other hand, am a uniter.
I'm with the real black man.
I'm the uniter. All of us are black, and it doesn't matter what color your
Well,
skin is. And
Then you're not
we
black.
have to realize what racism does. It even turns people against themselves.
Joe Frazier will be here, and Robin and Fred will be facing the wall. Thank
Here
you.
we go. Massa says we got to face the wall.
Massa's telling you. You better listen.
Because we got opinions that don't agree with his.
But you guys better face the wall. All
right.
Mr. Frazier, good morning.
Hey.
Right this way, sir.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's a happy birthday. 3, 4 months back.
How you doing today?
Oh, man, I'm doing fine.
You excited to be back on the show?
Oh, always been nice to you, hours. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about what we used to do.
What's that? What are you going to talk about?
I really don't know, man. I don't mind.
Anything, right?
The documentary. Moving around. The documentary, yeah.
Thriller Manila, right?
Oh, yeah, this way, that way.
Right in here.
Okay. That's what you talking about. No. What are you talking about? No thriller, no Manila. That's what you talking about, Pop. About the fight.
Talk about whatever Howard wants to talk about, right?
Yeah, all the time.
You always have a good time when you're here with Howard, right?
I always have a good time when I go to Howard. You know, me and Howard speak the same language.
You guys get each other.
Huh?
You guys get each other.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're good guys.
All right, man. Have fun in there today.
All right, boogie, boogie.
World champion Joe Frazier is here. I assume his son Marvis is with him. I'm thinking. Joe is the this man walking through the door is the greatest boxer of all time. I don't care what anyone says. He's the guy left standing, not Ali or so-called Cassius Clay. This is the real champion, the world champion, the true champion, the true boxing champion of the world. And now, finally, there's proof.
Hello, darling.
Hello, lady. How are you?
I'm just fine. How are you?
Joe, that third fight,
Thank you.
Forget how we look. You look good.
Okay.
And your
Lord,
son looks good.
The Lord been good to all of us.
How are you, my friend?
Oh, man, I'm doing fine since I see you.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You are a great man. History is now finally recognizing that you were the true champion of the people. You are the true black man.
That's right.
And you are the true
Here you go,
lover.
separating the races
Yep,
again.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's what Muhammad Ali did to my man.
And so you're going to perpetuate the problem.
Muhammad Ali is a worse racist than a Ku Klux Klansman.
Oh, you're ridiculous, because Muhammad Ali couldn't enslave people.
He's what?
A black Ku Klux Klan.
He's a black Ku Klux Klan. Do you know?
All he could do was call names.
In your new, I want to talk to you for a second.
Good.
In your new special, this HBO
Did you
documentary.
make this special?
Right.
You must. Thriller in Manila.
Okay.
All right. First of all, I learned a few things. This Cassius Clay.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish he could beat you up.
He can't. I could kick his ass.
No.
I'll fight him right now.
All you do is mention my name. Don't worry about it.
Cassius Clay went and spoke before the Ku Klux Klan and said that the people should be separated.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine psychologically what it did to you back in those days when Cassius Clay would sit there and hold up a gorilla and put it in your face and say you should be in a zoo in a cage. That's the worst racial thing you could say to any man.
Any man.
Let me ask you something, Joe.
Let him answer, please.
I act like one when the bell rings, you know what I'm saying?
You kicked his ass.
Let me ask you something,
I want to bite him on his neck.
Joe.
You know what I mean?
Joe.
Robin, please.
Did any other black person ever say something to you about the color of your skin?
About me?
Yeah.
I didn't have no problem with that.
Come on, tell the truth.
My grandmother was Irish.
Tell the truth. Your grandmother was Irish.
Okay, that's the truth.
Hold on, Joe. Let me take
it.
Let me take you through
this. And a blonde too.
Let me take you through this. I am here to celebrate the new special that's coming out on HBO. I've seen it already, and Robin hasn't. So I'm going to say this.
You like it?
Do I like it?
Yeah.
It vindicates me.
Yeah.
I've been saying all along, all these years, the true champion. of those fights was Joe Frazier.
One
not
champ,
Muhammad
another,
Ali.
man.
That's right. And this finally proves it.
You
Now-
know what, Joe? Muhammad Ali never did this show.
And it's right, because he can't.
Yeah,
you know
but
why?
he-
Because Joe pummeled the shit out of him.
He could have done this show at one
No.
time.
He had like 3 or 4 movies out.
Joe, I'm worried about you. I saw in the documentary you were living in your gym.
Yeah.
You're down on your luck money-wise. That's what it kind of says. And now
No.
I heard you lost the gym.
I don't. No, I haven't lost no gym.
You got the
The
gym?
gym is still there. I just want to sell it. I'm not losing it.
Where are you living then?
Here and there.
Where?
Here and there.
Here and there.
In Philadelphia.
You made millions. He made millions.
He's in a high rise.
In a high rise?
Yeah, he's doing
So you're
well.
doing okay?
Yeah, he's sure, I'm fine.
You're fine.
But the guys over the time, how what they have done, I gave them a way of life.
Yes.
And you know what they done? They throw it back in my face and walk away.
Yep.
They went to Butch Lewis. They went to Don King. They went to Bob Arum. They came to the Great Garden and left me holding the bag.
Yes.
So Marvis and Jacqueline, which is my kids, they don't in it anymore. Well, hey, let it go. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot of nice places that they can make out of it. The Irishman team comes over. You know what I mean? That's a gym, a hotel, a ballroom, or a kitchen, all in the one is there.
Marvis, Robin doesn't understand this. She doesn't live the life that we
Oh, my
have.
God.
Explain to Robin. I want you to explain to my audience what it was like for you as a young boy growing up, and Muhammad Ali is busy calling your father a gorilla and making racial remarks about him and saying he's an Uncle Tom. What was it like for you?
Well, growing up, being Joe Frazier's son had that one or two sides. You know, everybody in that system would beat you up all the time because you were Joe.
Because you were because you were the enemy. But he was the hero.
Yeah, he was the hero. Well, a lot of people when I was younger would say that. Well, yeah, your dad's the Uncle Tom, and my dad not an Uncle Tom.
Of course not. Uncle Tom, this man bowed before no man.
Right.
You know who the Uncle Tom was.
Yeah. Light, bright.
And almost white.
Again, we're
Right.
doing it all over again. I see we've learned nothing.
Let me
We've
tell
learned
you.
nothing.
What you mean we haven't learned nothing?
We're learning plenty.
Watch it, Robin.
Muhammad Ali said, and I've learned this all in the documentary, I hate Joe Frazier worse than the white man.
Yeah, he's lighter than I am.
Yeah.
Light, bright, almost
and
white.
When he spoke at a Klan rally, and they said to him, don't worry, champ, we're not going to lynch you.
Yeah.
You know how many black men were lynched by the Ku Klux Klan, and Muhammad Ali's palling around with him?
That's right.
I don't think he was palling around.
Sure he was.
He went and spoke. I
Why?
don't think they had dinner together.
He was just white as them. That's what it was.
It's true. You're so right. You're so right. Now the truth comes out, doesn't it?
Yes,
After
there you
all
go.
these years.
All on the table.
All on the table. I knew I was right.
Man, like the Lord been good to me.
Yeah, damn
and
right.
The Lord been good to all of us. You know what I mean? You look good.
You worked the farms and the fields.
Yes, I did.
You know what it is to be a black
Yeah.
man in America.
I'm in the back of that mule 24/7.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know
Get
who
up,
was with
mule.
him? You know who knows mules? You.
Oh.
Did Muhammad Ali ever work a day in his life beside being boxer? No. Who worked? You.
Me.
You.
Oh,
yeah,
this is ridiculous.
Right in the field. Matter of fact, I used to drive the tractor
Right.
and load it all at the same time.
You lost your toes working a lawnmower.
That was a lawnmower.
I said Robin ought to kiss you.
That was a lawnmower,
I said,
a riding mower.
you know what, Joe? I said to Robin before you came in, you ought to kiss that man's toes, and I remember you didn't have it.
Yeah. Right, when you want to go out?
When you want to go out with
What?
Joe?
When you want to go out with me?
We're going out?
If you want to.
When are you in town?
Huh?
When are you in town?
I'm in town now.
I'm.
She's leaving town.
Actually, I am going right out of town today after work.
She looks, She looks good, doesn't she?
She looks great.
Yeah.
She look good. You know what I mean?
Doesn't she look good? That's a whole new hairdo, too. Different
I wouldn't need the pillow.
You wouldn't?
I would not.
Talking about her breast. You wouldn't need it. You mean you'd put your head on those two pillows?
No, I had to put the pillow over her head.
Oh. You wouldn't even need the pillow.
You're all right, Rob.
Sometimes
Robin,
when you're not with a good-looking woman, sometimes you put a pillow over their head so you don't have to look at their face.
There you go.
And
There
with
you go.
Robin, no pillow.
No pillow for
She got a
Robin.
pretty
Robin should
face.
be all right,
Thank
yeah.
you. That's a compliment.
You know what?
Robin, you're a small piece of leather well put together.
Oh, why, thank you.
There you go. Marv is a chip over there. He has a poem like Kurt Angle.
You always knew how to charm the ladies.
Philippines.
He's a minister, you know what I mean? That's why he's trying to throw some good stuff there.
You know, you talk about pussy. Let's get serious.
Take it
Not
easy.
you,
You're in the
but listen.
presence of a minister.
All right, but listen. You know when you talk pussy? This I learned in this special of yours. Ali, or whatever his name is, Clay, he took the fight because the so-called Muslim was cheating on his wife.
Pay for all the more women.
He took his girlfriend to the Thriller Manila. He was away from his wife.
Wife showed up at the plane same time.
His wife showed up. She almost beat the shit out of the woman he was with.
Right.
And here's a man, sir, proud black man. He's cheating on his black wife.
Walking with supposed to be the Bible man.
Right, Bible man.
There you go, Bible man.
Bible man.
And he got 3, 4 wives.
Yeah.
Ready to kill each other.
Are you saying boxing has hypocrites in it?
What you're saying is Ali went to Manila to get away from his wife so he could have an affair with his girlfriend. That's
that was one too.
Yeah.
The fight was incidental.
Yeah, the fight was all about. I hate to say a word like this in front of a minister, but pussy.
I said.
Am I right, Mark?
I said at the hotel. He went in the kingdom with President Marcos.
Yeah.
I don't know what they done together. Okay. I'm gonna leave it alone.
What
Right.
are you implying?
Are you
Joe?
saying Ali had a sexual affair with the president of the Philippines,
I ain't
Ferdinand
saying nothing.
Marcos?
I ain't saying a thing. You know that?
Let me tell you something.
be
You are
Imelda.
no Uncle Tom. You bow before no man.
Yeah. No.
You had respect for women.
Yes.
And you are a good man. And here's the thing that must kill you every day. And be honest with me.
Joe, you never cheated.
Big one?
You never cheated.
Never cheated on Marvis's mother.
You never cheated.
No.
No, he was a good man.
I did a little dip in there.
Okay, thank you.
Dipping here and there, you know what I mean? No cheating, no.
But he would never be
cheating.
he would never be dumb enough to invite them both to a plane.
I just stop and go in there and tell them I can't do it, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah?
I'm a true guy. You know? Walked away.
Did you?
Walked away with my pants in my hand. I pulled my pants back up.
Let me tell you something. All right, so you had some pussy, too. And you never cheated on Marvis's mother, right?
No.
Never. Thank you. She was a saint.
No.
That's right. I hope not.
Yeah, you know, like, the more what you have to do, like, you know,
Right.
Marvis is
watch
praying.
because you don't know who's looking at you, you know what I mean? At the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you were the champion, and you beat Ali the first fight, hands down. There's no question.
I beat him all 3 of them.
Exactly.
Okay.
This is my point.
Yeah, okay.
Second fight was a farce.
Yeah.
The third fight, he was done. You had that fucking manager, whatever he is. He told you not to get up and fight.
Yeah, well,
he's supposed to look at you. Had it won.
He wasn't going to come out because he's not thinking about 71. We're going to crack him on the jaw again, you know what I mean?
You went the full distance. Ali even admits he couldn't get up for the last round, and your what are you, manager or something?
My trainer manager.
Do you hate this guy now?
No. Well, see, once you make that groove in the corner, along with the trainer, other people who are part of you, you want to stick with him because he might see something that you didn't see.
And everybody's alive today because of it.
Well,
everybody's alive today because of it. The two of you could have killed him.
Everybody's alive.
Alive. You're alive.
That guy ain't alive.
Barely.
Oh, stop it.
Ali's barely
He's in there
alive.
somewhere. I know it.
He's not, he may be alive, but he can't walk.
There's a special coming out on HBO. It's called Thriller Manila. It'll explain everything to you. You must
I
watch
can't
this.
wait to watch this.
Champ.
Boy, you should hear some of those clips, Artie. The guy makes Muhammad Ali sound like the devil.
He is the devil.
Well, listen,
he was the devil. What he did to his fellow black man
here we go.
is unbelievable.
Here we go. Like he was the
If
only
I walk
one.
up to a black man and I say you look like a gorilla, I
They
would
do
be.
it every day in the black community.
No,
Stop it.
come on. I don't care. You don't do that on the world stage.
They do.
I would say this is about the first time that the film has really portrayed the side of Joe Frazier. John Dara did a fantastic job.
He's a genius.
On, just showing Joe Frazier's side of the story. No one else has ever, shown his side of the story. Everybody's heard the Muhammad Ali side of the story, but this film portrays Joe Frazier.
You don't feel that it goes too far to one side?
You
I
haven't
mean, when
seen
are we
it.
gonna have
You have to see it.
Just the story.
Doesn't it kill you that Muhammad Ali just got $50 million to sell his name and his merchandising?
What are you going to do with it?
Yeah, he's not going to be happy.
Oh, don't you deserve the same payday?
Sure.
Why not you?
I could let's say go out and have a good time, put some money away for the kids, some more money away for the kids, have them get married again.
You want to get married again?
I'm waiting on you, Rob.
I have pictures of you hanging on my wall, not Muhammad Ali.
He doesn't have any pictures.
I got pictures of you fighting,
Okay, all right.
not Muhammad Ali.
I'm the one with the pictures, and it's always both of you.
I got a couple pictures of him falling down on the wall. In front of the gym.
What you used a brilliant strategy when you fought Ali. You took your fists and you pummeled his organs.
Oh,
you hit him in the stomach. You hit him in the ribs.
Slow them kidneys down.
Right.
Yeah, the liver from function.
Right.
You know?
He was like in the hospital for days.
And you wonder why the man was trying to save his life by getting Joe upset.
Don't get Joe upset.
Howard, he wasn't going to come out for the 15 round because he was thinking about 71.
Right.
So they tell me, you got to go. No, Joe's not coming back out there. I said, hey, let me go out there. He said, no.
It's
No.
unbelievable. I mean, you're unbelievable. You fought, and I don't know if people understand this. In the third fight, Joe had it wrapped up. He had won. Every judge said Joe Frazier
He was winning on the cards?
He was winning on the cards. He's got this manager type. Who knows who he is? He says to Joe, don't go out. It's it. It's over.
Why would the manager want to hurt Joe? I mean,
He was being protective because Joe was beaten up too a little bit.
Yes.
A little bit.
A little bit.
His eye was closed
I
a little
think they
bit.
both went to the hospital, right?
They did. But guess who came out? But Eddie Hutch threw in the towel for Joe. And if he hadn't, Ali never... History would have been changed.
Robin, you still married?
I've never been married, Joe. I've been waiting for you.
I told Joe you were married. I was trying to help you out.
You see, the side of the story I always heard was that Joe's.
I don't know. It's time. Let me look at you.
You want to know? What am I, a piece of meat?
Yes.
What would you do to her, Joe? If you could be alone with her, what would you do?
A little small, man. I'd tell her stand up. You know what I mean?
Would you work the body? Would you work the body first?
You want me to stand up? Here I am.
Well,
would you work the body?
I'll start from up top.
You start up top. What would be your strategy with her?
I'm a side scraper.
You're a side scraper?
Stop the kidneys from functioning.
Is she too skinny for you now?
A little small, boy. I can work with.
You're a little too thin, honey.
A little small. I got some remedy jars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little cocoa butter here. You know what I mean? Lord help it.
So what you do to a woman?
Real rubbing down stuff. You know what I mean?
You put cocoa butter on a woman?
Yeah, to make it smooth. You know.
On the vagina?
I mean, I'm talking about the body now.
Oh, the body, not the vagina.
No.
The vagina.
These are arms. You know.
I'm smooth.
Breasts.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't go no lower.
What about the butt? You would rub that down with cocoa butter?
Well, I don't move around back too much. I ain't no back man.
You were never into taking a woman's back door? Never?
No.
That's not your thing?
No, they got many ways to use that.
I'm with you.
So you can't go back there.
It's dirty back there, quite frankly.
Yeah, you don't fool with that at all.
Not with me.
Did you ever accidentally enter a woman back there? Like you meant to go? Did you ever mean to go into the vagina and then suddenly you realize you're in the back door?
No.
I had an accident like that once.
No, I'm a straight aimer.
You're straight. You're a better man than I am. Well, you're the champ. You're the champ.
I'm a straight guy.
It seems like Joe's doing fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you, boy.
No, not back there. No good.
All the women you've had, man, you could write a book just about that.
I've been pretty clean. I've one, two, his mother.
Right.
A couple more. You know. That was it tonight. Keep it
What
clean.
number would I be? If
I don't want the kids to look at Daddy as a bad guy. You know what I
Right.
mean?
If Robin was to make love to you, what number would she be? What number would she be? If she, how many? In other words, would she be the 17th or the 1700th woman you ever had?
About five.
Number five.
Five.
So you haven't had
Get
that
out
number
of
yet.
here, Joe.
No, I stay
Number
away
five
from that
today.
stuff, man. I'm cleaning chitlins.
When's the last time you got laid?
Big button.
When's the last time you got laid?
About 3-4 days ago.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Marvis, you know the woman?
Yeah.
You met her? Did you meet the woman he banged?
He sees no evil, hears no evil, speaks no evil.
So,
It's hard for Marvis, you know. He likes to think of you as just, you know,
yeah,
dad.
he's like, well, God forgive that his wife passed away.
Whose wife passed away?
Marvis.
Marvis's wife passed away?
It's been about 9 years now.
What did she die from?
Cancer.
Cancer, young woman.
Yeah,
You getting any?
Oh, my God.
How long did you, is he back in the saddle, or is he still grieving?
He's still breathing.
You're still grieving?
I have a fiance.
Oh, you do? Oh, so you're getting some.
Well, I
Good for
like
you.
to see me married again because otherwise we don't have nobody to carry these names on. My daughter has a lot of boys, and let's say like they.
Marvis doesn't have any boys. Yeah.
Marvis doesn't have any
no
sons?
Fraser.
No sons?
2 daughters and 2 granddaughters.
You better get busy.
No sons. No sons at all on my side, I don't think, right?
No.
No sons.
No Frasers.
No grandson.
Carry on the
Fraser name is going to die, Joe.
Can't have that.
What's this?
The Fraser name is going to die. You don't get busy.
Oh no.
Walt Frazier had sons.
I got 5 daughters and 6 sons.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
But none of them have
they're
it.
young guys.
I see. You still got a chance.
Jeez,
I don't know what they do with women. You know what I mean? The 17 and 18 and 20 years old guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe these daughters
I
ought to-
got married. I was like 16 years old.
Oh, you think they should be married
Mom was
already?
there when I was 16.
Yeah.
Mom was and her sister.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've been batting 2 hands. You know what I mean?
You were 16 when you had Marvis?
And another girl.
Wow.
Ooh.
But you were a real man.
He must know how to train dogs as well.
Did your mother practice voodoo?
No, not Mom.
Who practiced voodoo?
Grandma did.
Grandma.
Grandma from hoodoo. Yeah.
And when you were living on the farm, you your grandma come over and do voodoo. What would she do? What kind of voodoo?
They had a jug in her hand. You know what I mean? Lord bless them.
No kidding.
I said, Grandma, what that for? To make you better. Better? Better from what? I don't want you to make that shit in daddy of yours.
Don't you think she put a voodoo curse on Cassius Clay to put him in this position?
Yeah. But back in the days, man, when it was Joe's,
yes,
Marciano, Sugar Ray Robinson, right on down the line, these great guys, man, I said, I'm going to be a champion of the world. And my uncle said, he was a rocky boy. Dolly, can I have a shot of that thing? That was liquor then.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that boy will be a champion one day. You'll see.
That was his uncle.
They all gone. My Uncle Rock.
Yeah.
Israel.
So they believed in you. Your family believed in you. And now, though, you live with great pain. You do. Someone told me you're taking 20 pills a day just to stay out of pain. Is that correct?
No. Somebody told you something wrong. But let's straighten that out. I'm a diabetic.
Diabetic?
Yeah, I'm a diabetic. No pains. He decided that the blood probably could drop too low or go up too high.
Right.
But it don't affect nothing else, okay?
Right. So in other words...
When it's lower, little too low, I got to get a Viagra. You know what I mean?
I didn't know that. Viagra.
What did I say?
You got to take Viagra.
No, I think I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I better do some vitamin E.
Can't believe the champ has to take a
vitamin
Viagra.
C.
Did you know that, Marvis, that your dad has to take a Viagra once in a while?
He's just joking around.
No, he's not joking. He takes a Viagra.
Sounds like he's fine.
He has hypertension also.
So because of that, you have to take the Viagra sometimes when you're with the ladies. Because when you have hypertension, diabetes, it might be a little bit difficult to get it up, right?
No problem walking. They decided that sometimes, I want to make sure I'm okay. You know what I mean?
When you're with a lady, when you were with a lady,
yeah.
So when do you take the Viagras to get it hard? Do you time it out a certain way? Like how do you work it?
No, what I get in the morning, like I want to try different things, like in the E's and C's and stuff and B's. So I probably just drop something in there, to help the E's and the B's and the C's out. You know what I mean?
He doesn't take Viagra.
Marvis, he takes Viagra.
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you. Marvis, he's got to take a little Viagra. The man is not a young man. He takes his Viagra.
Smoking Joe Frazier.
Yes.
He's not going to discuss it with you. He discusses it with me. You see, you don't have these kind of discussions with your father. I do. He can teach you a lot about Viagra.
I can't talk to him that way. He's a minister.
Right.
I'll tell him every now and then. But
Marvis is no fun anymore.
Ain't nothing wrong with dropping a little Viagra in the E's and the C's,
right,
and the B's.
Yeah, why not?
They help each other. You know what I mean? Down the line. You know?
Absolutely.
You never know when you might run up on something. You know.
Marvis gets embarrassed by this kind of sex talk. He's going the godly way. I see what you're doing. But, this is natural. This is natural. We talk about a man's ability to have sex with a woman.
These are all jokes.
He's a minister.
We're just joking.
He's a minister.
Yeah, he's a priest.
He's not that much fun anymore now.
You don't want to discuss that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
He used to be a lot more fun, didn't he?
Yeah, he's still fun.
Yeah.
He's still fun.
Yeah.
Let him go and do what he got to do for what he has to do, for the church and stuff like that.
Right.
You know?
But
Does Joe go to your church?
I'll try to stop him before they get there.
Yeah,
Does he go to the church?
No.
He's been there once.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Well, he's always on the road.
On the road, he's busy with the Viagra. He got no time for church. Joe, does it make it as hard as like when you were a teenager?
Oh, my goodness.
Does it make it as hard as like when you were a teenage boy?
Yeah, it almost as hard as Kane here.
Really? How long does it last?
Yeah.
When you take a Viagra, like, and then you're doing a girl,
Yeah.
does it after you finish, is it still hard or does it get soft?
No, I'll be able to watch it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't ban on me.
Yeah.
I'll be able to watch it.
You're able to do it two or three times to the lady?
I'll be looking for more.
Wow.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So you can do it over and over and over.
Over and over and over.
Good Lord.
I think with the E's and the C's and the V.
The V. Never mind the E and the C. You need the V.
I'm not an athlete anymore, so therefore I can do these things now. You know what I mean?
You got a young girlfriend?
Well,
how old is she?
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How old are these girls you're with?
Big button?
How old are the girls you're with? Are they in their 20s?
No.
What are you, 30?
45.
45. That's the age you go with.
50.
Yeah, so they still have needs. They still
I ain't
want it.
going over my age, okay?
And what do? They're like, oh, champ. Every minute with the champ. Is that it?
Don't call nobody's name because it might get in trouble.
Right. You don't give anybody's name.
No, don't they call nobody's name either.
When you're with these women who are, let's say, if some of them aren't that beautiful, and you say you put a pillow over their face, did you ever once smother a woman by accident and kill her?
No.
With the pillow? No?
No, you got to give them breathing room.
Breathing room. See, Robin, if Joe ever put a pillow over your face, you'd get breathing room.
Stop.
So don't worry.
He would know to let me breathe.
You know how to
Thank
control
you,
the
Joe.
pillow.
Yeah, but you don't need a pillow for her.
Thank you for not smothering me, Joe.
You still married?
I'm not married. I've never been married.
She's never been married.
Oh, yeah?
But she has boyfriends. Don't ask what's going on. She's got boyfriends. Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, she loves it.
I don't know what he's talking
She loves
about.
it.
How many boyfriends you have?
I don't know what he's talking about.
I think she's got one now, but I'm not sure.
I don't know what he's
She's
talking
got a young white guy, Joe.
I don't know what. I don't know what he's talking. I don't know what he's talking about.
25-year-old white boy.
Oh, yes, right. Sure.
Nothing wrong with it.
Sure.
Yeah,
barely out of diapers, this one.
I'm
Man.
with a kid in a diaper.
No Viagra there.
No.
That's who I'm with. I'm with a kid in
Marvis,
a diaper.
when you were a young man growing up, did your dad ever take you aside and teach you the pillow technique in case you ever with a girl? Did your dad ever teach it to you? You must have learned something from him, right?
You know, what was Marvis had more of a quiet life, more than the other brothers of his own. You know what I mean?
He's a great man.
Yeah, he was a great guy.
I like Marvis.
he's a true preacher. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I asked him how he does it. You know what I mean? But therefore, he said, "Look, Dad. I gotta walk right." I said, "Well, ain't nothing wrong with walking right, but when them girls come to see you, you gotta do your job."
Oh my!
Right.
God.
You're a
This
good
was
father.
your fatherly advice.
You're a good father.
That's right, man.
You sat your son down and you said, when the girls come, you got to do your job.
Your job. That's what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
they ain't coming around you to shake your hand because you got a couple dollars.
Right.
They want to get beat up. I didn't say eat up now. I said beat up.
Right. You told him you taught your son early on, you got to satisfy these women.
That's right.
Did you encourage him to perform oral sex on these women? In other words, some
men don't teach their sons that.
No, we don't go that way.
The black community.
That's a little rough for him.
Marvin,
I ain't gonna get down. I ain't gonna get down too rough on him. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's some of the things they ain't gonna tell you no way. You know what I'm saying?
You never licked a woman down there, right? You never did that. You never sat there and licked them.
No, I never go that low down there.
You never went down there.
I stay above the navel.
Above the navel. And you taught your son that too, right? I hope you did. Marvin, you go below the navel?
Wow. Why not? No, man, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Marvis is more beat up than when he fought Tyson.
Down goes Frazier.
Do you think Muhammad Ali used to lick all the women? He probably licked them down there, right? Because he bows before the women.
I don't know what he done before. Now.
Yeah.
At a Klan meeting, he probably did it.
Well, I'm sure now. Who knows what he
got to
did?
do something now. You know what I mean?
He probably can't get it up, so he probably has to lick them forever, for hours. Do you think that his wife or someone has to like he just has to lick her for hours because he can't get it up because of what you did to him?
Well, I'm not sure what that's all about. You know what I mean?
But you're still giving it to
I
him.
respect him and the wife on those parts. I don't really know what they're
That's
going to
fair.
do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever he do to make us stay, let him keep on doing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Better luck to him.
I don't think Viagra's helping him.
I do what I got to do, okay?
Right. Yeah.
You know, it was about, I think about 2 or 3 years ago at the...
Don't tell me you licked a woman, Marvin.
Stop it.
Your father will throw you right out.
No, this was at the All-Star game that was held in Philadelphia.
Right.
And my father and Ali in a private quarters inside a hotel. You know, they embraced each other, you know.
Why?
For, I guess, love, forgiveness.
Wow, come on.
You know,
come on.
I mean,
You know what, man?
I wouldn't
He talk around, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't have hugged him.
Yeah, he talks around, you know what I mean? He can't get directly straight to the point, you know what I mean?
He didn't look at you.
Yeah.
He hugged you, but
that's all right.
did he look you in the eye? No.
Yeah, I'm still the father, so you got to be careful.
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah.
It wasn't sincere, was it?
Yeah, he got a good job, and he's a good minister. You know, and he's good for the kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he goes to the prison, he goes to the church, he goes to the community.
Right.
But he can't make you forgive Muhammad Ali? Is that what you're saying?
He probably...
You want to go get him?
You know, if I was hugging Muhammad Ali...
When
you were hugging Muhammad Ali, were you afraid he's going to put a knife in your back?
Oh, dear.
Wow. I bet you checked him. I hope somebody frisked him first. I hope somebody frisked him. I wouldn't have hugged him. Any man who called me a gorilla, says he put me in a zoo. No hug. Sorry.
Howard, you know what? You're such a hypocrite because you spend all your time now apologizing to people.
I apologize to one person.
Two people.
Yeah. One person.
Soupy, and who was the other guy?
Another
and there
guy.
was a third guy.
No.
Yes.
No.
And you say, I was vicious, I was wrong.
He was not treated well.
And those people were not treated well by you.
Didn't you go to President Nixon and beg him to let Muhammad Ali fight?
That's what driver's license he gave him.
That's right.
You got Nixon to give Ali a driver's license?
No,
a boxing license.
So you
No one was
get
giving
all
him
his license together. They took driver's license.
They had everything.
Took license to fight.
Yeah.
And you didn't take a married license, though.
No, can't get that one.
Joe, so you're in the presence of a real man. You made up with Ali, and Howard made up with Soupy Sale.
I was Ali. They should have put Soupy in a cage.
That's right.
That's right.
But you know, what we're all about, Howard, is that, you know, we know he's in bad shape now, you know, after all the fights and stuff.
After you.
I hope that the Lord forgive him, you know, and help him to get back where we at so we can enjoy life a little bit, you know.
Well, it ain't happening. You took care of
business.
business.
You took days around.
You took care of him.
So therefore, you know that he come on out and enjoy some of us, have fun together.
Your two fists put him in that condition.
Well, let's say I had 100 fights and I lost 2 to George. We can go to something else.
No.
2 to him and all the other guys I beat up real well.
Yeah, real good. You were the champ. You were the true champion of the world. Listen, you guys are great. I really want everyone to watch this special and learn the truth about what happened in Manila and who the true people's champion is. And the only way you're going to learn...
What is the special called?
Okay, it's called Thriller in Manila.
and it stars Joe Frazier, the true champion of the world. Now, when you see this, prepare to have your world rocked. You're going to learn the truth. And now you're going to take down your pictures of Muhammad Ali that you worship.
Well, do I?
And you're going to hang up pictures of Joe Frazier.
Uh-oh.
And the picture you have in your book, you're going to do a reprint of your book, Robin.
I am.
And you're going to put Joe Frazier's
Joe
name.
never gave me a picture.
Well, we'll get you one. I'm going to get you one. I'm going to get you a naked picture of Joe Frazier after he takes his Viagra.
Hey, Rob, we can go out boogieing.
All right, we're going to boogie?
We can boogie out. Yeah.
You are a great man.
10 years ago, Howard, he wouldn't want to talk to me, you know?
Right.
Give me a hard way to go, you see?
Right.
And when we get a certain age, you know what I mean? And I went, oh, well, you're going to take me out one of these days. When did
I say that,
When
Joe?
she was younger, she was always blowing you off. Now all of a sudden she's begging you for it.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Robin, did you ever think when you were a little girl, you would grow up one day?
I am begging, Joe?
Yeah.
I resent that.
Hey, Howard, it's always nice being with you, man.
It's great being with you. You are the champion. Robin, did you ever think when you were a little girl growing up that one day you'd be sitting with Joe Frazier, the true people's champion,
Never.
and that he wants to have sex with you?
Oh, I never dreamed.
That he'd want to have sex with you. Well, you should have sex with the champ.
Both of them did.
Both of them did what?
Muhammad and Joe.
What about
See,
him?
I'm the one who's beat both of them. They both wanted to have sex with me.
Muhammad wanted to have sex with you?
When I got that picture, he was coming on to me.
He was.
Robin,
Yeah.
you too dark.
Oh, no.
You're too dark for the
He
champ.
might not have married me. He might not have married me.
Cassius
but he wanted me.
Clay, Cassius Clay won't do you. You're too much of a black woman.
Robin, remember the first one you had look like you? They stayed together one day.
Are you saying,
wanted
Joe,
one night.
each one of Muhammad Ali's wives got lighter and whiter as he went along?
Light, bright, damn near white.
Right. So the point is, you were always with black women. Dark-skinned black women.
Dark. All
I
my
love
ladies
this.
was dark.
All your
Joe,
ladies.
Everybody, Muhammad was wrong for drawing these lines between himself and other blacks, but we're fine.
I love how Muhammad Ali is calling this great man an Uncle Tom. Meanwhile, he's out banging these white chicks.
He was banging black.
This man was banging dark-skinned black women. He loved the black race.
Oh, yeah. I might change as time go by, though, you know what I mean?
His wife now is almost a ghost.
You're going white on me now?
Yeah.
light, bright, damn near white.
That's right, Marvis. Your new stepmom is going to be white. You're going to have a white woman bossing you around.
That's all right.
That's all right. You don't care.
Call me Mom.
That's all right.
As long as Pop's happy, right? Yeah.
I got one lady in the movie, you know, that I've been with me like 40 years or more, you know.
Yeah.
She does a fine job.
Yeah. Who is that? Your traveling companion?
Well, traveling companion, let's say my secretary.
Were you having a sexual thing with her?
Let's say my clothes lady. Yeah, she does a fine job.
But did you guys have sex together?
No. We always knock on the door when we come in.
You know what?
Yeah.
When you see this TV show, there is a white woman who seems to travel
With Joe?
with Joe quite a bit.
She's been in like 40 years with me.
Yeah. I got the feeling
do
that she's.
everything that I need to be done.
I got a feeling she's like a wife to you, like a lover.
That's the way it seems like them around.
Yeah.
Like
Marvis,
a
what
wife,
do you know
what
about
I mean?
this?
Yeah,
What do you think about this? You keeping your lips sealed?
She drives the car.
Yeah.
She makes the bed. She cooks the food.
You
She's
love
a
her,
wife.
don't you? You love her.
Huh?
You love her.
I love her. Yes.
You do.
Yes, I love her.
Wow.
Because she go where you want to go. You don't have to drill a hammer in her head. Tell her you can't go today. You know?
She listens.
Where do you get a broad like that?
You're like, can I go? No, you can't go. I'm going to Howard. Be that come back. No problem.
Wow. She listens to you. You found a woman who listens.
Make sure that I'm clean.
Right.
Sharp as a tack.
Right.
You know what I mean? No problem.
Good woman.
Good woman.
You're not kidding. What is it, Gary?
Champ's got to go.
All right. Listen, Champ. We love when you're here.
Always fun, Joe.
Come see us again, Marvis. Pleasure having you, of course.
Marvis, bless you. Always nice seeing you, man.
Do me a favor. Next time you're here, you bring a pillow with you. You teach us that technique. How to put the pillow over the woman's face.
Okay.
You can use Benji.
Enough air to breathe.
That's all.
You'll practice on Benji. You'll show us how to do it, all right?
We're not breathing here.
But when she starts to lose consciousness, pick up the pillow.
Oh, okay.
Well, Benji, you might need 2 pillows.
Don't try that at home. The great champ, Joe Frazier, and his son Marvis.
I love you, even though you're so mean to me.
You did a fine job.
Joe, hey, Joe, champ, can you watch your foot a second? You're right tangled up in here, and I don't want to see these. Thanks.
Mr. Frazier, how was it?
Oh, man, that was good. It's always nice being with Howard. You know what I mean?
always have a good time, right?
Yeah, we talk the same kind of language.
there's a lot of sex talk in there.
Oh, yeah, he go from A to Z. I can handle it, though, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Is it a little awkward with your son there talking about sex and Viagra?
Good luck.
About what?
Is it awkward talking about sex with your son sitting right next to you?
No, he's a grown man.
It's all good, right?
He's almost old as I am. So, we didn't get filthy.
Not that bad.
Just like some stuff that's saying that it really happened to the men's and fathers, you know? So, and sons, so we can talk that way. Boom.